Hi, greetings everyone. Greetings to all of you. I hope you can hear me well. You can say hello, or you can even, type in the chat room.
Hello, doctor. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing well. Will be great to know, your name. Where are you from?
Hello, doctor. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Which country are you
representing? I'm JK from France.
Awesome. Great. Awesome. If you want to write it in the chat room is open. Okay, so that would be awesome to see. I know that normally we will have people from different countries, so that would be awesome. Tonight will be very exciting. I think this is going to be another junction, okay, for JD Winner and also our community, because today we are going to officially release the resilient strategy model, which I'm really excited. I'm going to show to you some test result of this model, and especially when we are doing it during market downtrend, I think that will be more accurate compared to doing it when market is uptrending. All right, so it will be really exciting to share this information with the team. And then later tonight, it is evening here in Malaysia, so later on, I think after the meeting by 11:59 Singapore time, I will be officially releasing the resilience strategy. So before we do that, I want to make sure everyone is clear. The video is up in the group so that those who couldn't attend, they can actually watch the video. All right, before we actually, before I actually release the, the strategy, because once I change it, right, everyone else will start to experience the change, because you are seeing directly with JD Winner. So do take note of that, okay? So what to do, how to go about it, don't worry, we will discuss together, all right? So if there's any doubts, any question you have, all right, do let me know. But this is going to be a very important improvement for the future of JD Winner community, because we are getting ready for the next 3 months, okay? It's going to be an exciting 3 months. We are ending the September, and October, November is going to be an exciting month for the crypto market. This happened every year, right? Every year. If you get back to September last year, happens the same. And then in October, boom, all right? So we're going to see probably the same trend is taking place again this time around. Awesome, great. All right, so we have, we have from India, Shensendu, Roy, good to have you, Roy. Margaret, good to have you, Margaret. Where do we have? Edwin Koo, good to have you from Malaysia. Aruna, good to have you, Sri Lanka. Roy from India, good to have you. Adam, good to have you from Palestine. We have Mawa Pope from New Zealand, awesome to have you from the Oceania. Tiru from KL. JK from France, good to have you. Amish from India, Uganda, we have Nan, good to have you. I'm just reading. Oh, Rochelle, good to have you. Again, Bad Abutu, good to have you. Tom Gee, good to have you. All right, I'm just trying to read, okay, all these different countries. We have Poland, Michael from Poland, good to have you. Lizzie from Italy, good to have you. All right, awesome. We got Rochelle from South Africa, Kennedy from Nigeria, Balaram from India, Rishi from India. All right, that is awesome. Okay, I think people are still coming in. We will give about 10 minutes before we begin. Make sure that, if you have team under you who are synced together with JD Winner, get them in, all right? Let them listen directly, let them understand, let them ask questions. This is going to be an exciting time, all right? Awesome. How you all are doing that?
Fine.
Okay, great. Zol, you did a great job on monitoring the performance. I think that's a fantastic format that you have put up. I think those people who want to use that concept, they can actually use it. Fantastic report over there. I was very pleased.
Thank you.
I was really pleased looking at that performance, that you were monitoring. And if you ask me, right, to be able to even achieve that results, 100% autopilot doing nothing, even if you can make 10% doing nothing, I think it is still a great result. Am I right? Am I right, Tim? if you do nothing and you get 10%, isn't that a good result?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because we do have some people who are greedy, right? They don't want 10%, they want 60% and 100%, right? So I think it's a wrong expectation. Okay, don't have a wrong expectation. This is not a fixed income platform, high income. These are real trading in the market. And if you can do a scene strategy and you can make, I think 15 to 30% a month, that is a fantastic return, right? Fantastic return. All right, I've been in the investment, for quite substantial years. For me, if you can make 10% a month, is considered very good. All right, so that is important to understand. Yep, that's right. It's not an investment company. All right, so everybody must understand. The problem, what I face is that when I talk to the people, right, they were promised by their upline. The upline says that they will make certain amount of money consistently, and they come into the platform and they don't realize that it is a crypto market. The upline didn't really tell them it's a crypto market. So, and then they come on board and then they don't then they find out that, oh my goodness, I am not making as how I was actually promised. All right. And then they cry out their frustration in JDWINNER Telegram group. What can we do? You tell me, what can we do? Right? We can't be firefighting for people's problem in the Telegram group, because that is a scene strategy group. It's not really, it's not a group to actually firefight people's problems. So this is a common issue, right? Because those introducers introduce them, just they want the commission, they take the referral bonuses, and then they leave them orphans. And then we have so many orphans in the Telegram channel. Okay, so we have to take care of these orphans. Okay, so I want you to understand it's not easy sometimes. All right, sometimes it's not easy when you have orphans come on there and then they flush their frustration there, and you are thinking like, oh my goodness, did you use my strategy and this thing happened to you? And they said, no, we actually were using something else before. So sometimes things are not really clear. And then when you have more people don't understand, and they think that, with JDWINNER, people are losing money and so on. So I think it is completely unprofessional, right? To be able to have those kind of situation in the group. All right, awesome. Great. Adam, I agree with you, even 5%. If you can make 5% when the market is downtrending, I tell you, it is a brilliant return, okay? Because when market is uptrend, when market is downtrend, the results are different. That's why I always tell people, right? Take a 30 days result. If you come in today, take a 30 days result, and then you make a more complete judgment, right? Because if you just take a few days, right, you may not be able to see how the board is actually performing in the declining market and the uptrending market. Okay, so that is important. And sometimes some people may need to probably do a few months, because sometimes, right, the whole month can be declining. Am I right? The whole month can be declining, or the whole month can be moving on the sideways. Do you know that past 2 weeks the market is actually sideways? Past 2 weeks the market is actually sideways. So people are getting frustrated for the past 2 weeks because they are not seeing the price going up. So they get frustrated because they can't really wait for too long, right? So it is normal. Okay, it is actually, these are normal for crypto market. All right. All right, we have about 8 more minutes to go. So let's just get everyone in. I want to make sure today everyone has to be in, because if they are not in, they are going to miss out. And then you're going to have a huge headache in the Telegram group, and they're going to ask questions because I have done the changes and they don't know what is happening. So that is going to create unnecessary confusion in the group. All right, so every one of you here, please help me out. All right, if you understand things, you probably can explain in the Telegram group. Help me out, okay? Because I don't think so. Although some people say I'm like a robot, but I can't handle too many questions too, right? Because sometimes I'm really busy monitoring the market, so I can't be really focusing on answering some common general question again and again. Right? It doesn't really make sense. All right, awesome. Any one of you would like to add on what I've said, you can do so, all right? You can unmute yourself and you can do so. Yeah, that's great. People are coming in. Yeah, Ama is ask me anything, all right? So it's basically for you to ask me anything, all right? Anything. As long as you don't ask money from me, it's fine.
Hi, Doctor. It's Imran here.
Hi. Yes, Imran.
I just want to ask you one simple question.
Sure.
Till how many months does this downtrend is going to downward? Sir?
No, I don't think so. Anyone can answer that question, Imran, because if I answer you, I will be lying.
One of my number. I want one day now, but in the so more if you go.
The moment people start to speak, everyone start to speak. Imran, okay. I would be lying if I answer your question.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah, because anyone can give me.
Please switch off your mic if you are not speaking. That might be good.
Okay, let me just unmute. Imran, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
It's a valid question, Imran, but the thing is that if I would answer you, I would be lying, and I don't like to lie to people or give you any kind of expectation. It's wrong. But based on the historical performance, we know that normally the third week, the second and the third quarter is normally where we see the huge correction take place. But the thing is that the crypto market situation is currently completely different than what we saw last year, because this year we have more institutionalized player, and also institutions, especially the private, is coming on board. So the volatility of the market, the uncertainty of the market is completely different, because at this moment, the institutionalized player and also the hedge fund, they are manipulating the market in a way so that people will start to sell their Bitcoin, because these institution players and big whales are actually wanting to buy when the price is low. So all these things that are taking place at this moment are actually contributing to what the bigger picture is, because if they can create FUD means fear, uncertainty, and doubts, people will start to sell their holding, and then the institution will go and buy at the lowest price. So what I am seeing now is basically an accumulation stage. The institutionalized player, the whales, are accumulating, and they are the one that is going to move the market very, very soon. All right. So but what is the time frame? No one knows about it. I'm expecting in October we might see an explosion. All right, Imran. I hope I answer your question. Okay, great. Yes, Margaret, you raise your hand. Would you like to ask anything? We have about 5 minutes before we start.
Yes, I was good morning, afternoon. It's afternoon here in the UK. So nice to see you. So I've got a little question. So I watched your video on replenishment, because obviously now that the market is down, all my coins are kind of like sitting really high up in the red. So I thought maybe it would be a good idea to do a replenishment on one of them. But in your video, you gave us specific directions on how to choose the right coin to actually replenish. And what you said was, look at the, obviously the one that's most in the red. I've got 2 coins that are in minus 20% at the moment. But when I looked at them and I looked at the, the position amount, both of them had a position amount of like 104 and 107. So I thought to myself, those, because in your video, even with the position amount being 99, you didn't replenish. You thought, oh, don't let me waste my bullet because those are high. But mine are actually 104 and 107, even though one is at minus 19.53 and the other one is at minus 20. So I thought, I don't know which one to choose to actually, and the I don't know if the average price or current price matters, because one of them is actually Bitcoin, actually, and the other one is Matic, I think. So I was just wondering, apart from that, is there any other thing we need to look at to choose which coin to replenish?
I think first of all, Margaret, is this coin that is running under the Sync strategy, or is this under your own manual?
It's under the Sync JDWINNER Sync strategy.
Okay, all right. Is this under the sub-bin or warehouse?
Sub-bin.
Okay, for the sub-bin, don't do any manual replenishment.
Okay.
It won't work. It won't work. You can only do manual replenishment when it is still under the warehouse.
No, mine is on the sub-bin mode.
Yeah, because even if it is a sub-bin, right, the coin has to go through the warehouse first. All right, warehouse means is a call number 1 to number 4. So that is where the warehouse is. So as long as in the warehouse, you can do the manual replenishment. But once it goes to the sub-bin, if you do manual replenishment, it will go back to the warehouse. So you won't see any changes. So you will be wasting your bullet.
Right. Okay. Great. Thank you so much.
All right. So it's very important for the team to understand, because once you are seeing strategy, right, by right, it is 100% autopilot. You shouldn't be maneuvering manually.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Okay. And also, right, 20-30% is nothing much. Okay, that can change very fast.
Yeah. Okay. And all of them are on the nice call. So I'm just waiting, basically.
Yeah.
Waiting for
actually,
the
I think for most people, thank you, Margaret, truly appreciate it. I think for most people, right, it is not the downtrend that is actually troubling them. All right, minus 20 is not troubling them. It's just if the thing stays too long, they get impatient. Am I right? So when the thing stays for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, right, without taking profit, then they get frustrated. It's not that the price goes down. They feel, no. I think it's just because when it's too long, right, it starts to test your emotions, you see. So that's why I always tell people, you see, trading is one of the best ever tool to discover your real emotion, the real you. When fear comes out, when greed comes out, when anger comes out, that is the real you. That's why I love trading, because trading has made me so much patient, you know that? And I love trading, you know, and that actually has trained me so well. And I can actually have the self-control and ability to really have patience. So if you really want to discover who you really are, start trading. Then you will see, you know. And some people, right, I'm just giving you an example of the negativity, right? Let me give you the good part of it. Do you know some traders makes a lot of money, the next day they spend and buy material, you know, big cars and so on. Even that is wrong. Can you see how money reveal the true people, the true hearts condition of the people? You see that? So whether it's a good or bad, right, you will always be able to see who you really are when you have money. All right. So that is the reason why you have to be very, very careful. And I think we are so fortunate with Royal Quantitative, because you know one thing for sure, right? The market goes down, but there is no liquidation. But do you know that if you really trade Forex or cryptocurrency in the open market, spot trading, example, if you trade in Binance, all right, if you trade in futures or options, do you know that if the market is against you, you lose? It doesn't happen here. All right, it doesn't happen here. And even that, people still cannot understand. And they still are worried and asking the same question, am I going to lose my money? You see that? So it's a bit difficult, right? Because of the mentality that they've come from, because they came from the conventional trading, and suddenly we say that there is no losses, just wait. They can't, okay? They can't wait. Now, let me ask you something. between losing a real money and waiting, which will you choose? Just think about it. If today you are not trading in quantitative trading, right, and you are trading in the Forex market, let's say you do a copy trade. All right, a copy trading like 60-40, okay, you make 60%, they make 40%. But if the copy trader who is trading for you make a loss, will you be at loss? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. And do you know that the brokers are the most happiest person when you lose money? Because when you lose money, that's the time the broker makes money. But do you know that when the market is down and it is staying there for too long, do you think Royal Quantitative make money? They don't even make anything, because they only make money when you are profiting. Can you look at that? And then, do you know that as a scene strategy provider, we take the 1%, right? I also don't make anything, right? Because at the end of it, every one of us are actually making money when every one of us are profiting. So you must understand that, all right? This is very important because people don't understand. They think that they are losing and the company is making money. No, it doesn't work in that way. So that simply means even the company wants to see us making money, all right? Even I want to see every one of you making money, definitely. But there is one factor that no one can control, which is the market. That's all. All right. No matter how best your strategy be, I believe many of you would have tried so many circles, right? Any circles that has a proof strategy where you can actually, still be able to don't see any floating. I don't think so, because market is standard for everyone. All right. So probably tonight we will look at some resilient strategy. That's why I put the word resilient. I never say you will what to say will be profiting, and no, it's resilient. We want something resilient to be able to actually to be able to withstand the market condition, and at the same time you are still able to make profit. I think that's what we really need. Am I right? So that is important. Okay, great. I think maybe just one more. Damesh, are you there? Damesh, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Damesh. You have to unmute yourself, Damesh.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. You got it now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm synchronized with your strategy from last about 2-3 weeks.
Sure.
I was holding $10 by 29 coins. Now I have upgraded my first buying amount. Obviously, the number of coins are reduced. Before it was 27, now it's 18. But when I followed all your steps, but when I synchronized your that with the updated amount, only 3 or 4 coins were activated.
Okay, no problem. I think those problems are normal hiccups. Okay, but that hiccups is not related to scene strategy. All right, those are basically the bot algorithm. Sometimes this algorithm, because of the bug, it is not able to actually activate those coins. Because on my side, okay, please understand, 24/7, I'm running 30 coin on Binance and 30 coin on Huobi. So I never stop running my coin. So there shouldn't be any problem. So if there is a problem, that has to do with the technical aspects of the bot. So what you need to do, probably cancel the sync and sync once again. And if it's really not possible, you have to communicate with the support and tell them, because bugs happen at any time. That's why you see, right? The technical team has been keep upgrading the version up. Why? Because 24/7 they are monitoring the bot.
I almost do this process every day. But what I think is, before it was 27 coins at $10 each. Now my buying amount is $20 and it's 19 coins. So I was waiting that let the coin reduce to 19, then it will start buying, the more coins will start buying with the $20 amount. But due to the downtrend of the market, my previous coins were unreleased because it couldn't exit. So is that the problem, or I must contact to the feedback to Royal Q team?
Or no, if let's say if you use $10 as your FOA and then you increase the FOA, the bot will have to wait for your cycle to complete before
cycle to finish. Yes, cycle to finish. That's what I am waiting. But unfortunately, from last couple of days or week, we got stuck.
Yeah, Damesh, Damesh, you are unfortunate because 2 to 3 weeks ago, market was down.
Yeah.
You see that? You see that? So you see, those people who come in like today, right? They will be very happy. And they will be showing great results in the Telegram. And then we have people 2 weeks ago are crying there and saying that I also put $1,000. You also put $1,000. Why is it that my result is not the same? Because different timing of synchronizing. You see that? So this timing is another key thing. But the thing is that, what happens here? Okay, so that is, I think we are fine. Okay, I don't want to go on here. Damesh, thank you, Damesh. Don't worry. Once the cycle complete, it will.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting from. Yeah, I'm waiting for a cycle to finish.
Probably, Damesh, you might have to wait for this presentation because you might have to change once again. All right, because we're going to introduce the new coin selection metrics and so on. Okay, so you might want to look into it, and then I will explain what to really do. Okay, thank you so much. All right, I think we have about 250 participants today. Those of you who don't know me, okay, I'm Dr. John David. You can call me Dr. JD. I am actually residing in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which is just beside Singapore. And we have a same time, okay, time zone. So that's why most of the time I use Singapore as the time zone because Royal Quantitative actually, they have set up their company in Singapore, right? Previously, they were they are still probably in Taiwan, but with the situation now in China, I think thank goodness they have already actually moved out of the mainland China early this year. So in the month of March, actually, Royal Quantitative were introduced to the global market, all right? And that is the reason why they have the office in Singapore, okay? So I think just to give you a little bit of my background, those of you are first time watching me today, all right? Just to give you some idea about what I do. Definitely my background in the trading industry for substantial year. I do forex trading for many years, currency, but I love commodity, which is gold. And I also trade crypto leverage, which is basically using a high leverage, 60x, 70x, 100x. So I've been doing martingale strategy for close to about 3 years before I actually start to use the quantitative bot, because the bot only came into Malaysia in the month of March. Right? So, but before that, I was already doing martingale strategy. So I'm basically involved in the martingale trading for many, many years. I use that for crypto leverage trading. I make a lot of money with my martingale strategy trading manually. But when I saw the bot can do automated, I fall in love with it, okay? I fall in love with it because now I can actually put all the trade settings and so on, and the bot can actually trade on behalf of us. So it is just awesome, right? It's just awesome. So that's just to give you some idea of my background and why I am doing what I'm doing, because this is what I love, all right? And this is my grace, basically, to penetrate the market and to be able to bless people's life and tangibly change people's life, all right? So, so I would like to say thank you so much to every one of you for coming on board, all right? And we're going to go through an exciting time today. And I think this is going to be probably the intersection of JD Winner, because we're going to move to something that is different from today onwards. Because once I introduce the 13 margin call, all right, everything is going to change, okay? Everything is going to change. So I have done some statistics. I have some data that I've tested. I'm going to share with all of you so that you can have a look at it. It's just a preliminary test, but the test is quite good. I'm really pleased with the test. And I'm going to continue to do the test, and I'm going to share with the team, okay, on this test that we are doing. Now, let me just get into the slide and let's just proceed. Okay, great. So keep all your questions, all right? You don't have to raise your hand. Keep all your questions. I'll be opening up for the AMA. Ask me anything later on, all right? So first of all, once again, I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you on board. You know that, we do this every week because I put a lot of importance in engaging and interacting with the team. And I think transparency, right, is one of the most important things, because you need to know who are the people behind, okay, behind JD Winner, and especially who is JD, right? That is so important. So now, tonight I have one important agenda, all right, which is the resilience strategy, JD resilience strategy. Please understand, okay, the word resilient is chosen because I am thinking about, creating a strategy that can withstand the market volatility. All right. So that is the most important thing that is required at this moment. Whether the market is uptrending or downtrending, we need to make sure the strategy is resilient. All right. So when we talk about resilient, we talk about withstanding, okay, withstanding any kind of market situation. All right, I won't say things are perfect, okay, please understand. Sometimes the market can really go down, but that doesn't mean you need to have 100 margin call, okay, you are crazy to do that, okay. I will explain to you why later on. So I'm going to share with you the testing results, all right. I'm going to also share the improved coin selection metrics, and also I'm going to give clear instruction for the new users and the existing users. So that is the reason why you see in the Telegram group, right? I keep reminding the existing users, right? Wait for the meeting, wait for the meeting, wait for the meeting, because the instruction will be given during the meeting and everyone else, so we can streamline everything, all right? But when you have impatient people, right? This is where impatient always going to is going to kill, all right? People who are impatient are always going to make mistakes. And then when they make mistakes, all right, things become more and more difficult, and then now we have to firefighting for them, you see. So that's why, right, if you are part of JDWINNER, right, I think one of the traits of JDWINNER that you need to really learn is patience. All right, just learn that, because that can actually save a lot of the life and also the emotions of people, okay. So please understand that. Now let's move on. So now, before I proceed, okay, I want all of you to understand the priorities, okay, our priorities. Now, I want to make sure that you understand where we are going as JDWINNER, or else you won't really understand what I'm doing, okay, as part of JDWINNER here. Now, first thing, all right, please understand at JDWINNER, we continuously perform R&D and improve the strategy because the crypto market is evolving every day. So I'm actually doing data collections and statistical analysis ongoing continuously, all right? So that's what basically I'm doing. Now, let me just close the chat room for a while, okay, because that is distracting me. Okay, great. All right, so please understand, okay. So now, even if I would give you let's say a 13 margin call, right, some of you may be thinking now, what will be the percentage, because you want to copy the percentage, right? Now let me tell you something. Even if I give you a 13 margin call, all right, my percentage can I can keep evolving the percentage, I can keep changing the percentage. All right. So that is the reason why sometimes, right, it is always good not to give people the percentage, because when they take the percentage, they will then make mistakes. They don't know what they are doing because they don't even understand what is actually represent those percentages and the multiply by and so on. So be very careful, okay, when you are copying something and you don't know, all right, what you are copying, sometimes that can put you into trouble, right? Because I can be still changing those percentages based on the market trends and so on. Okay, so please understand. Now, the second thing I want the team to understand is this is my priority, right? The priority in designing the SYN strategy is threefold. The first is that, you see, when I design a strategy, first thing I think is how to preserve users' capital, right? And please understand, to preserve the capital is something that is within our control. We can control that. What do I mean? Example, right? If you look into what I'm doing, right, I always have a capping of how much equity will be used for one coin. That is it. All right. So if, for example, if you look at previously, right, I got 9 margin calls and maximum is only 110. That is it. All right. So if the market goes further down, I don't really care about it because I have protected my capital or preserved my capital at only 110. Now, these are wallet management, these are risk management, and these are crucial, okay? If you are really trading, these are very, very crucial for you. Now, the second thing I'm also looking at how to deliver optimum profitability. But please understand, when we talk about profitability, we are always involving with the uncontrollable factors, and one of it is the market uncertainty. So now, let me ask you something. Between the market and the capital, which one do you think we can control? We can control the capital, but we can't control the market. Can you see that? So this is important, okay? So these are so important consideration, okay? And the other thing I'm looking at is the cost reduction. How can we save? All right. Now, people are coming back to me and say, why are you still adamant and don't want to follow $15 as your first order? Now, let me ask you something. Why do you need a $15 if you can't justify why do you need a $15? And why do you want to increase the user's cost by another $4 per coin? What is it for? You see that? So see, we must understand what we are doing. Because I understand the market, because I understand how the system works, I can basically argue with people, all right? Argue intellectually, all right, with people, because I want to base everything based on data. So if you can justify to me that why do you need 15? It's just because the company recommend and you want everybody's cost to go up. Now just imagine, okay, if I would follow 15, what is going to happen to all of you? I'm going to explain to you very, very shortly. So now when I design a strategy, these are the three things I'm looking at. How I can preserve your capital, how I can deliver the optimum profitability, but I can't control that either, right? And the number three is that how I can reduce your cost. Now, if I can reduce your cost, you can actually have more coins. Am I right? Can you see that? So that is important. Now, last but not least, okay, the priorities is always the primary mandate is to relentlessly educate our community and to maintain inclusive communication and engagement via Telegram and also the weekly AMA meetup. So you can see what we are doing. I think this is what makes JDWINNER unique, because every time we answer you in the Telegram, we make sure that it is informative and it is also educational. All right, so the people who are in the JDWINNER, I can honestly tell you, right, they are learning so many things that they don't learn elsewhere. And not only that, if you get to the YouTube, okay, wealthmakersalliance, which is my YouTube channel, just look at the amount and the wealth of resources there, right? Now, these are the plus point, okay, of being part of JDWINNER. Okay, so I want you to understand these are my priority. All right. So whatever I do, I am thinking about each and every one of you. Okay, this is for me. I think this is the best thing ever I can do to serve the humanity. All right, especially JDWINNER community. Okay, so please understand that. So now this is it. Okay, this is it. So I'm going to share with you and introduce to you the game changer. All right, could this become a game changer? All right, could this resilient margin call that I'm going to introduce change everything else and put JDWINNER, okay, into this map of changing people's life? Okay, so this is so important, right? So I think this is going to be a very, very important dimensions, or I would say an improvement that we are actually taking as a team. All right, so I need everyone's cooperation on this. So as we begin to move on this, right, I'm going to see, you know, more and more of us actually being blessed. And also we are preparing for the coming uptrend. But I believe when there is an uptrend, there's going to be a huge downtrend. All right, so we need to get ready. So we need a resilient model, all right, to be able to get ready for this downtrend that is going to take place. Okay, so this is important. So now when I talk about the resilient, okay, please understand, if you initially, all right, those of you who have been with JDWINNER 1.0, you understand that the initially, okay, our number of calls was 9 and per coin was 110. So our total margin call, okay, percentage was about 16%. Now, when I introduced that, right, at that moment of time, when I analyzed the market, it's supposed to be uptrending. So many people actually made a lot of profit during that first, I think about 3 or 4 weeks of the time, until the China start to begin to manipulate the market and start to crash. Can you see that? So now, so what happened is that a lot of you, okay, start to hit the 9 margin call. Am I right? And some of you are now experiencing longer floating time and so on. But this can be resolved. Okay, this can be resolved with the new improvised, resilient strategy that I'm going to introduce. So now, from the 13%, from the 16%, what we're going to do now is that we're going to improve that by 120% to 35%. So your number of call is now going to be 13. And the per coin, okay, is going to be 155. Now, wait for me, because I'm going to justify to you every number that has been used here. All right, so that you understand why is this being selected and why per coin is 155 and the number of call is 13 and so on. Okay, I'm going to explain to you. So do not make any kind of conclusion yet until I finish. All right, and thereafter, let's discuss this together. So now, this will be when I actually activate the 35%, which is 13 margin call, this could be the most revolutionary, innovative, resilient strategy that our team can actually experience and enjoy. The second thing is that I'm going to officially release this, okay, later on, which is 11:59, just before the midnight Singapore time. All right. So currently, okay, the time here is about, let me just see that. It's about 7:30. Okay, so we still have about probably about what 5 hours or so, okay, 4 hours or so, okay, before this officially goes live. Now, I'm also going to actually introduce the improved coin selection metrics. Okay, so this matrix will be made available also before, okay, before 11:59. I will make these things available in the group because this matrix is already ready, right? And the other thing is that please understand. Now, this is very important for every one of you to understand. Now, I studied different, okay, I go into different, market, different analysis and so on. I've studied all these things, and I understood that probably we have one of the lowest startup costs, which is about 155 per coin. And the other thing is that we have the highest coin ratio per capital. All right, so I'm going to share with you shortly what will be the coin ratio like. Okay, if you put $1,000, how many coin can you actually open and so on? Okay, compared with other circles. Okay, so and also we want to maintain the first order amount at $10, so not 15. All right, so I'm going to justify and explain to you. I think I did this last week, but once again, I want to make sure everyone is clear so that we continuously don't want to have this discussion in the Telegram group. Okay, we want people to understand why I am doing certain things because I am justifying it with the team. So now, if you look into the first order amount, all right, into the first order amount, if you select 15%, if you select $15 for 13 calls, your total, okay, your total amount per coin, you have to allocate a total equity of $210. Can you see that? Now, I have improved or saved our team 26% per coin, whereby we maintain $10 and our per coin is 155 only. Now, I'm going to justify with the data. Why is it 155? Why is it that I don't want to choose 15, but I go still with 10? What is it that make it different? Even with 10, we can still have the lower, okay? The lower, which is 155 per coin. Now, please understand, okay? 26% saving is huge. So if I would put $15, you have to, our users, right, have to cough out 210 per coin. And I think that is huge. Right, that is huge. So if you can save 26% of that, can you just imagine you can open more coin? Am I right? So that is a saving that you can actually use so that now you can have more ratio of coin per capital. All right. So this is a very, very important statistic for us to understand the comparison between $15 and $10. All right. So now, so this will be the improved coin selection matrix. Okay, so when we talk about 155, there must be a new coin selection matrix. Let me just enlarge it for you. All right, so that's how the coin selection matrix is going to be. All right, now let me just explain a few things so that you can understand how this whole thing going to work. Now, these are the important thing. Okay, if you look at the bottom here in the white box over there, all right, these are basically the important item that you need to read. First thing is that JDWINNER SYN strategy, maximum coin for Binance is 30 and Huobi is 30. This will remain unchanged. All right. And strictly, okay, if you are doing SYN strategy, strictly abide by the trading capital, first order amount, and NOC at all time, please. All right. Now, those people who actually did not follow, okay, this requirement, you will start to see their performance is affected. All right. So you have to follow accordingly. All right. The trading capital, first order amount, and also the NOC. The other thing is that make sure the professional edition is on before you sing. Okay. Don't on it after you sing. Okay. Before you sing, make sure you on the professional edition. And thereafter, all right, number 4. Okay. Synchronize opening double. Make sure it is off. Okay. Now this is important. Now, when you look into why I put 155, all right? Now, number 5, the slippage tolerance is already factored for all the trading capital. All right. So I will share with you how did I decided the slippage tolerance. Now, slippage tolerance means that every time the bot buys, the bot will not buy at $10. The bot will buy slightly higher, which is 10.6 or sometimes even $11. So now just imagine, okay, if you put $15, the bot will not buy at $15. The bot will buy at $16. So what is going to happen to your trading capital? All right. So now, because I have already actually embedded or factoring the slippage tolerance, so we do not need to use $15. We can still use $10, but in the total coin equity, right, the per coin equity, we have factored in the slippage tolerance. So please understand that. Okay. So now this is to prevent margin call notification. All right. So that's the reason why one coin is 155. So that will actually prevent. So when you hit 13, right, 13 margin call, let's say, for example, you will not actually have the notification from the bot anymore because you have sufficient fund, because the slippage cost, the slippage tolerance has already been factored in. Now, the other thing, all right, ensure the fuel and the strategy fee are sufficient. So always maintain your fuel fee, right, above $10 at all time. Okay, so this is important. So you can actually put the notification so that you are reminded by the bot. Every time $10, you can actually make sure you actually recharge it. Now, if you are running big capital, okay, I would advise you put more than that, because sometimes you may not really want to see the bot for a few days, right? So make sure you have enough. Now, those people who disobey and the bot stops, all right, the bot stops running because not enough fuel. What happened? Now they have to fill up the fuel. Second, they have to cancel sync and sync once again. Now this is a big headache. All right, don't do that. Okay, make sure you follow up the fuel fee. All right, don't keep it low. Okay, because once the bot touches $2, all right, once it touches $2, the bot will stop functioning. All right, so the fuel fee has to be there. And then if you are doing autopilot, make sure. Because autopilot means you are actually profiting a lot. When you are profiting a lot, because it is a high frequency trading, your fuel fee, okay, will be consumed. All right, please understand. Now, last but not least, 100% is autopilot. So strictly do not alter any trade setting once you have synced. So many people I'm seeing, they are not actually seeing the result that is desired because they go and change the setting. Can you see that? So don't do that. All right, because if you change the setting and you think that you can actually earn much better, probably, all right, it will backfire on you. Because understand, it is autopilot. Unless you are doing manual, that is fine. But if you are doing autopilot, don't ever alter any of the setting. All right. So I hope you can understand the clear picture. So the trading capital that you see here is already factored in with the slippage. Please understand that. Okay. So you do not need to worry. So that is the reason why I do not need to put at $15 as a first order amount. I can still put $10, but I have factored in the slippage. All right, please understand that. So now, if you look into this table, right, it is very simple. Okay, somebody who are new, all right, it's very simple. All that they need is $155. First order amount is $10, and the number of strategies or the coin is 1. So if you have, for example, right, if you say, I want to go for 10 coins. So if you want to go for 10 coins, then you need $1,560. All right. So I'm going to explain to you later on the existing users. For example, right, you are already an existing and you have $110. So now when I activate, okay, the 13 margin call, what you can do, you can actually increase your trading capital by another $45. That's all. So you increase by another $45, automatically your bot will start to actually buy the margin, okay? Because now it can go up to 13 margin call. And let me tell you something. The moment the bot activate the 10th call, the 11th call, you will start to make profit already. All right. So that is the beauty of it, because I've already tested it. So I can actually witness and tell you exactly what is going to happen. All right. Now, those people who don't have the capital, let's say you only have 110 and you are not ready yet. Don't worry. All right. Bot already stopped at 9 call. So you will receive the notification. Don't worry about the notification. Just leave it. Now, until you actually have the extra capital. So probably your 110 will start to make the profit for you. and then you can use that profit later on, all right, to actually increase the rest of the margin call. Okay, so please understand that. Okay, so these are things, transition period. So we are going to see some problem. We are going to see the new users are going to be really happy. All right, so this is normal. Those who have capital, they might not have problem. Those who don't have the capital, they might actually feel, you know, they are not able to get in. They can even get more frustrated. Okay, so please understand, do control your emotions, all right? Because when we are changing and improving, there are a lot of different factors are involved here, right? Please understand. So now, this is the test result. All right, the test result for the past since the 24th. All right, since the 24th of September. Okay, so this test result, I'm actually going for 10 coin. All right, sorry, I actually went for 9 coin. First order amount is 10, and the trading capital is 1,400. All right, so now based on this, right, you can see over here, please understand. Okay, can you see this red box over here? Testing was performed while market is down and volatile. So I think this is a fantastic testing, okay, for the first time, because market is down, so that at least we can see the worst case scenario. Now, if you can make a worst case scenario, okay, a worst case scenario, if you can earn certain percentage. I'm sorry, I think my internet dropped here. Let me just continue. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me just continue. Okay, Eva, did I stop here just now?
Excuse me?
Did I stop here?
Yes, you just, we didn't hear anything of what you said in this picture.
Okay, all right. Let me just explain that again. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, all right. Now, this is basically the test result. Okay, the test result that I've carried out. And you know that I have actually used the strategy before I even want to introduce to any one of you. And this strategy was actually tested during the, while the market is down, okay, which is a volatile period. So as I was mentioning earlier, right, if I can actually test this and we can get a good result, or I would say a desired result during the market downtrend, just imagine what will be the result when the market is uptrending and bullish. Isn't that? All right. So now let me just quickly show you, okay, the result. This is the 4 days result. So we have on the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. All right, today's result is still in progress. Okay, now you can see, all right, on the 24th, okay, we have about 0.81%, 25th about 0.65, 26 about 0.85, and also 27 0.71. Now if you look, all right, if you look into the arrow here, okay, the arrow here represent market is down. All right, so these 4 days, every one of us know that the market was down. All right, so this result, okay, is an excellent result to be able to see how this strategy, resilience strategy, work when the market is actually down. All right, now let me just show you quickly, okay, on the cumulative profit so far. Okay, this is a 4 days result. The cumulative profit is about $42, and the cumulative profit in terms of the percentage is about 3.02%. Now let's break this down into average. All right, the daily average profit is about $10.76. So the daily average profit, okay, is about 0.77%. Now, can you tell me, is 0.77% a good result, especially when the market is downtrending and moving sideways? I think that's a brilliant result. Am I right? Now, just imagine, right, if you make an hypothesis, if the market is uptrending and the market is bullish, right, what do you think is going to be the result? All right, I don't want to imagine about it, but I really prefer to see what is going to happen in the month of October as we start to release this resilience strategy, okay, today, all right? So this is just to give you an idea, okay, what are we really looking at here based on the 4 days result. Now, what I'm going to show you here, okay, probably will shock you because there are things probably you won't get, you won't be able to discover in so many other circles, all right? But these are some of the analyses that I am doing or I used to do if I want to decide any kind of strategy. Because at the end of it, right, I want to make sure every one of you are having a resilient strategy. So we have to prove everything by data. Now, this is basically the 9 coin. Okay, can you see that? There's 9 coin over here that was actually running on 13 margin call. So this data was collected on the hourly basis. A total sample so far for the past 4 days is about 92 samples. All right, as of today, 4 o'clock. And this is for 9 coin. Now, the average margin calls, okay, are between 5 to 6. Can you see this blue? Now, this blue, you can see that. And on an average, right, the margin call only managed to go as low as average about 5 to 6 margin call. We only have one, which is a Tezos XTZ that goes all the way to 10th call. That is it. Right? Can you see that? Now, isn't this awesome to be able to see the real test result and also be able to see the distribution of the margin calls and how actually, okay, this whole test is actually working, right? This is important. Now, do you see the difference here? The difference here is what we call a slippage tolerance. So when I collect this data, I also actually look into the slippages. So you can see the slippage, right, is at least about 11%. All right. So that simply means every time the bot actually places the order, it is not exactly $10. Can you see that? On an average, okay, on an average, it can be 10.5, 11.4, 11.37. Can you just imagine that? So that is the reason why the slippage, okay, differences is about an average of 11%. So now if you look over here, right, the slippage justification. So this is the real data. So I use the real data and I use 11.2%. So if you look into 13 margin call, right, 13 margin call, I only need about $140. So how did I actually decided 155? Because of the slippage tolerance. So by adding the 11.2%, okay, into the 140, that will be 155 per coin. So now, can you see that? Now, this protects you because, or else, right? Or else when you hit 12 margin call, you will start to have the notification because you don't have sufficient fund. All right, now with this data that has been collected, now you can have the peace of heart because you won't be facing frequent, okay, or I would say probably you won't even face the notification because the slippage tolerance has already been factored in. So now instead of me making first order amount 15, I make the first order amount 10, but I added the slippage tolerance so that we do not need to put 15, but we can still have 10, but we add another 11% on top of the total requirement of the equity. All right. So I hope you can get, okay, you can get, this is basically statistical analysis, okay, and this has to be done only with the data collection. Now, let me just quickly bring you to the board, okay, let's look into the board. All right, now, as I mentioned, right, I have about 9 coins here, okay, there are 9 coins here running, and you can see, right, all these coins are currently in red, all right, in red. But let me just shock you a little bit, okay, although it is in red, let me go to the revenue. Now, although it is in red, okay, I've shown you earlier from 24th to 27. So although today, right, market is red, can you see that I am still profiting? All right, $3.38. I'm still profiting. Now, let me just quickly show to you what is happening, right? Oh, sorry, I can't press this anymore, right? Okay, all right, just want to show you this, okay, quickly so that you can actually watch what is happening and we are still profiting, all right? So I will go into that later and show you more detail about it. Currently, it is already hang, okay? So let me just move on first. All right, so that's basically the resilient performance monitoring and also the slippage study. All right, just to give you a justification why I do what I do and why I decided certain things, because it is based on the actual data. All right, not based on any kind of recommendation. All right, we want to base on actual data. All right, so that is important. Now let's move on. Now, all right, now this is basically an instruction, very important instruction, okay, for the existing users, okay. So I think there are 3 instructions for the existing users here. So please do take note because I know that the existing users, right, will now will have a huge, huge responsibility, I will say, they want to know how to go about the changes that are taking place, Now, the first instruction here, the first instruction is those who remain with the same FOA and NOC and the trading capital, all right? So that simply means you are not ready to actually put more capital, because you don't have enough fund. So what you need to do, all right, what you can do is that you can actually stop the margin call, all right? Let me explain to you what to do, You can stop the margin call, all right? So let's say, for example, if you have 110 and you are running one coin, you can actually stop the margin call. And the other thing is that do not respond to margin call notification, if any, on insufficient fund. Just ignore it because you already hit 9, all right? So you do not need to actually respond to it. But if you stop the margin call, you will not receive the notification anymore. Please take note of that. Now, what you need to do, allow the market to rebound and close all the open position in profit. And thereafter, you can use the excess profit to adopt the resilience strategy. All right. Now, important reminder, and I really, really hope that every one of you, who are in this category, please, exercise extreme patience during this improvement and transition period while we wait for market to recover. All right. And I really, really appreciate your understanding. All right. Please make sure, because if you don't have capital, there is no other way. You have to basically exercise extreme patience and wait for the market to rebound. All right. So this is for those who say that I cannot do it now. All right. I'm not ready because I don't have extra capital. Please understand. So this is the first instruction for the existing users. Now the second instruction, these are those who remain. Can you see that? Those who remain with the same FOA and NOC, but you want to adopt the 13 margin calls immediately. So now, if you want to adopt the 13 margin call, let's say, for example, right, you already got 9 calls and you are using, let's say, 110. All right. So what you need to do, you can top up your trading capital, your USDT in your spot wallet as prescribed in the coin selection matrix. So let's say, for example, right, existing, your first order is 10, your number of coin is 1, and your total capital is 110. So what you can do, all right, remain your FOA, remain your number of coin, but now you top up your USDT spot wallet another $45. Now, bot will recognize the additional capital and new margin calls will take effect automatically. Can you see that? So this is awesome. Do you know that when the new margin call take effect, you will start to make profit from the 10th call, 11th call, and so on, Because that is what is happening to some of the testing that I'm doing, because there is already profit coming in from those calls that are already open up. So while you wait for the market to go up. Now, you do not require to cancel sync, You only need to actually top up your trading capital. So once you top up the trading capital, the bot will recognize you have sufficient fund. The bot will then continue with the margin calls. Please understand that, So this is for those who want to remain the FOA and remain the NOC, but you want to actually increase your trading capital and you want to go for 13 margin calls immediately. So this is the instruction number 2 for the existing user. Now, we have another category of people whereby these are the people who want to change the FOA or the NOC, So if you want to change the FOA or NOC, then you will have to cancel the sync and sync once again for the change to take effect. Now, there are 2 conditions here, If reduce the FOA or NOC, some of you, right, you may look into it, oh, previously at $1,000, I can do 9 coin. But now at $1,000, I can only do 7 coin. So you might have to basically reduce your NOC, right? So now, if you reduce your NOC, what you need to do? So without increasing the trading capital, the change will only take effect in the next cycle. Please understand that. So you can go and cancel the sync and change your FOA or NOC lower. You are reducing it. You are bringing it lower. So when you do that, because you don't want to increase your trading capital. So if you do that, what will happen is that the change will only take effect in the next cycle. All right. Now, if you increase the trading capital and you change the FOA or NOC, all right, the changes will take effect immediately for the additional new coin. The existing coin, okay, the new added margin calls will trigger. Can you see that? So the existing call will now start to trigger call 10, can 11, and will start to take profit for you. All right. And it could be counterproductive to regain profitability. Instead, you wait for the market to rebound. Now, this is the reason why the resilient model can actually help you to start to actually profit even when the market is currently, okay, at the bottom or at the declining. Okay, because the margin call will start to work again and you will start to basically see counterproductive where you start to actually experience profitability. Can you see that? So this is the biggest advantage for those who are actually increasing their trading capital, and also basically you are looking into your FOC and NOC. Can you understand that? Okay, so this is a huge advantage. So if you have extra capital, or you might also think probably you want to sacrifice some of the coin, you may want to sell some of the coin because you realize that by selling that you might be lost at this time, but you might actually gain a much better profit to actually recover your loss later. So now the decision, okay, is at your own discretion. Okay, so you can decide what you want to do. So these are the three. All right, these are the three instruction, okay, all the category of people that we have. So I hope, right, those of you are in this category, you will know what to do. So if you are basically the category that you don't want to do anything because you don't have the capital, make sure you follow the first instruction. Now, if you want to increase your margin call, all right, then you follow the second instruction, whereby you want to maintain your FOA and NOC. And if you have the third category of people, okay, whereby you want to actually change your FOC and NOC, and you want to increase your capital, or some of you want to change your FOC or NOC lower, okay, then you can follow the third instruction. All right. So I hope this is clear, because I'm going to put these things up in the group so that the team understand how to exactly, okay, what needs to be done. Now, let's quickly look into the new user. All right. If you are listening to me, all right, and you're watching this video and you are the new user and you are coming on board immediately into the resilience strategy. All right. So what you need to do, and let me just guide you through step by step. Now, for the new users, okay, please understand, make sure, okay, the first step, okay, always before you sing is to actually activate the professional edition. All right. And thereafter, you tap the circle, you search for JDWINNER ID 1635. And thereafter, you tap the same strategy and make sure you refer to the coin selection matrix to determine the FOA and NOC based on the allocated, okay, trading capital. And then you input the FOA and NOC, you sync double, make sure it is off, and then you tap sync strategy. Once you have tapped, make sure you verify that you have successfully synced. All right, let me show you one by one. Now, first thing, all right, is the professional edition. Okay, so this is it. So if you go under mine, you will be able to see, you'll be able to see the professional edition at the top there. Now, please make sure, okay, for JDWINNER, we want the professional edition to on, because this is where you will start to see the orange, okay, the orange coins, okay. Now, if you don't on, okay, I am trading a lot of the orange coin, but you will not be able to see those coins being traded. So if you are running 30 coins or 25 or 27, right, you only see the blacks, but you don't see the orange, okay? And that is sometimes you get frustrated because you didn't on the professional edition. Now, please understand the orange coin are volatile coin, and we need volatile coin because volatile coin has a better range and that can give you a much better profitability. All right. So that is the reason why we want you to make sure that the professional edition is on at all times. So it's very simple. Okay, just click the professional edition. There will be 3 tests. Just answer any question. And if you even answer wrong, okay, you will start to see the statement in green. Just select the statement in green and then it will pass. Okay, a very, very simple test. So that is the first thing. And then after you tap on the circle, all right, JDWINNER circle, which is 1635, or you can, once you actually click the circles, all right, then you will be able to see, okay, JDWINNER. So make sure you click JDWINNER And then at the bottom there, you will see the SYN strategy. Now, please understand, you can actually SYN with 2 exchanges at the same time for one bond. All right, you can SYN with Binance. You can also SYN with Huobi Global. All right, so each of these exchanges, there are 30 coins each. Okay, please understand. Now, once you have done that, okay, make sure you refer to the coin selection matrix. This is the most important thing. All right, do not cut short on your trading capital, because remember, we have already allocated the slippages and so on. Do not cut short on your trading capital. All right, so make sure you follow the trading capital. Make sure you follow the first order amount and the number of coins. And adherence to the coin selection matrix is crucial, or else you will not be able to see the desired profit. All right, this is so important. All right, now, once you have decided, okay, so you need to now input the FOA and NOC. All right, so that is why we have the first buy amount, or we call this as FOA in JDWINNER. And then the number of strategy we refer as number of coins. So you just have to input those things. Now, the profit sharing is fixed at 1%. This is a SYN strategy profit sharing. All right, and then make sure that the next is that you keep the SYN strategy. All right, the synchronized open double, make sure it is off. Okay, do not on this, because if you on, it will disrupt the whole, okay, the whole wallet management. All right, it will disrupt your 155 per coin. Okay, it will be disrupted. So please do not on that. And thereafter, you tap the SYN strategy. Now, the moment you tap the SYN strategy as a new user, you will actually see almost instant. All right, almost instant, the number of coin will appear in the home. All right, so get to the home and check, okay, that those coins are appearing. Now, finally, okay, make sure you check. There are 3 checkpoints. So once you have actually seen, just make sure you get into those coins and check these 3 checkpoints. The first checkpoint, the sub-bin mode is enabled. All right, and make sure when I say sub-bin mode, okay, you see over here, right, number 3, make sure it is always in the real-time settlement, not under sub-bin mode. Okay, it must be under real-time settlement, because every time the bot actually closes, the bot will settle. Settle means it will settle the payment. Now, if you put under sub-bin mode, it will not settle until the whole warehouse is clear. Please understand that. So that's why some people, right, they don't see the profit. They say the bot is keep buying and selling, but where is the profit? Because it is under sub-bin mode. All right, so make sure it is under sub-bin real-time settlement, because we want to settle all the position that is closing in real time. Please understand that. And also, right, if you look at number 2 here, make sure it is red stop margin call, not initiate margin call. All right, because the margin call must always be initiated. Okay, please understand that, because we want the sub-bin mode to work, because when the sub-bin mode works, just imagine, okay, that's where you will start to make profit. All right, and make sure all the settings, okay, is adhered at all time. Do not alter any of this setting. Once you have synced, once all the setting is correct, you can actually leave your device. All right, you can enjoy life to the fullest. All right, you can spend time with family, just leave it. The bot will take care of everything for you by right. Okay, so every day, right, every day, remember, I think if you talk about Singapore time, that is midnight, 12 a.m. All right, 12 a.m. Okay, midnight. That's where, sorry, 12 a.m. That's right, midnight. That's where the closing of the trades. So every time it closes, right, you can actually go and see your trading revenue. All right, so how much have you earned today? And also make sure you monitor your fuel costs and make sure your fuel is always, okay, always sufficient enough. Okay, so on a daily basis, just make sure you check. And once a while, just go and check the settings, because sometimes it's a bot. Because it is a bot and it is an algorithm, right? Sometimes certain changes can happen, not from the SYN strategy, but the changes happen because of the bugs in the bot and so on, okay? So just make sure, okay, regularly you just check, or periodically, okay? Just make sure you check on that. All right, okay, so that's basically, right, to give you the whole idea of the resilience strategy that is going to go live in few hours time. All right, now please also make sure, okay, if you are part of JDWINNER, that you are also in the Telegram group, because that's where the action is. Okay, so make sure you join the Telegram group at JDWINNER, or you can get the official link, copy the link and go to the browser. All right, and straight away you will enter into the into the Telegram group. Now, if you're already registered with Royal Q and you decided that you want to sing with JD Winner, so here we have the QR code. Okay, you can actually scan the QR code, all right, and thereafter you can actually be part of JD Winner Sync strategy. Okay, so now this is basically a quick run through with you to show you what is coming, how we are going to move forward as a team. How those numbers are being decided so that I can justify to you what are the instructions to the existing users and also to the new users. Okay, so I hope every one of you are blessed with this presentation, with this whole idea, giving you insight into what you need to actually do. So I'm going to shortly open up the session. If you have any question to clarify, or any kind of issues and so on, let's discuss it together. All right. And I hope that many of us will start to learn from those questions and so on. So with that, I would like to say thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. Okay, great. Awesome. Now, let me just see the show of hand in the chat room. How many of you are really excited and really grateful for this resilience strategy that I'm actually going to release today? Can I just see that, how many excited people are here in the house? Yeah, sorry, I think I didn't open the chat room. Okay, let me open the chat room. Yes, you can now start to write in the chat room. Is Andy around? Awesome, great, man. I think we're going to really enjoy this resilient model. Let me see, where is Andy? Is Andy around? Andy, are you there? Andy, let me just search him and see. I can't find him. Okay, Andy is there. Let me just... Andy, are you there, Andy? I've just make you the co-host. Andy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you, Andy. I think you can handle the chat room. Let me just take the questions from the people. Okay, great. Awesome to see that, people are really excited. One of the things that you can be rest assured, okay, I would like to really tell the team is this. I think probably, you're right, you have seen me, one thing that I'm really continuously doing here. Sorry, last a moment. One thing that you can really see, okay, I think that continuously we are doing here is to continuously improve. All right, I think that is really important. Okay, that is really important because the market is dynamic. The market is moving. The market is changing every single day. So you can't be keeping to the same thing of doing things. Okay, so that is really important. Okay, all right, now. Let me just open up for questions. Let me see, those questions that are coming in, especially those who raise your hand. So JK, are you there, JK? JK, are you there? JK, are you there? All right, I think some people asking question after seeing, should you enable the sub? You shouldn't do anything, all right? Everything is done by the sync strategy. Once you sync, all right, leave it to the bot. Don't touch the bot at all, okay? Please understand that. What is the point of autopilot when you want to keep touching it? If you want to keep touching it, better don't do sync strategy. Just trade on your own. Can you understand me, okay? I think some people are addicted. They cannot leave their finger at rest sometime, right? Their fingers are so agitated just to want to get involved with it. Come on, guys. Just relax, okay? It is autopilot after all, okay? So please understand. JK, are you there? Okay, JK is not there. We will wait for him. Eva, are you there?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Eva.
Well, this is awesome. This is awesome. The EMA was awesome too, and I'm looking so forward to reset everything. And I have one doubt. I have this capital and 30K capital, number of coins, and first order amount. And I think I fall into the third category because I cannot add more capital right now, and I have to change the FOA or NOC. Which one should I change, or both of them? Because not changing one, I don't
think
fall
you have to
into your
change
new.
both of them.
I can change both. That
You
was
can
the
change
question.
both of them, no problem.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, you're
Looking
most
forward
welcome.
to it now.
Most welcome.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right, great. Surrender, are you there? Surrender. Oh, sorry. Surrender, are you there? Okay, let me take. Okay, JK is no longer there. Surrender, are you there? Okay, let's move on first. Obayomi, are you there, Obayomi?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Did you really
Good day to you.
Did you enjoy the presentation?
Yes, it was fantastic.
Thank you
Very
so much.
nice.
Awesome, great. Did you like
Yes.
did you love the resilience strategy that we're going to launch soon?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Awesome, great.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. How can I assist you?
Yeah. Okay. I want to ask two things basically. First one is let's say assuming now, currently the bot is trading, and I have some measure of profit Let's say assuming I have $100 in that account. Now, if I want to add more capital into my USDT, can I assume that profit is part of the current capital and add up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely,
because every time the bot makes for you the profit, that profit will instantly be in your spot wallet. All right. But the problem is that, you see, although you have the profit that goes into your spot wallet, at the same time, you still have coins that are actually running, right? So if the coins are still running, so what happens is that you might not even see the profit, especially if the coins are running and the markets are going down, because the coins are holding most of the assets. And if the coins are running, you are still actually having floating profit and floating loss. So if you take the average of it, right, you might not be able to see your profit so significant because the coins are still running. So that's the reason why, right? People always are confused. They say, I am making profit in Royal Quantitative. Where is my profit in Binance? Actually, your profit is there because your coins are still running. So if you really want to see your pure profit, then you stop all the coins from running. All right, you put what you need to do, you put one shot and then cancel the SIM strategy. And once everything is stopped, then you will actually see your real profit in your Binance. I hope you understand.
Oh, I understand that. So it's advisable, like if I'm going from 1,000 to 414, I should just put the 400 extra.
You are absolutely right. So this is actually the normal confusion that is happening. All right, but so that's the reason why we don't follow the profit and loss in Binance, because that is the 24-hour fluctuation, and that fluctuation happened because the assets are still running. So just imagine, okay, just to give you an understanding, if you have 10 assets running and one asset is +5, another asset is -10, what is the average? The average is still -5.
That's -5. Exactly.
You see that? So it's still -5. So that's why, although you see one coin is profiting, another coin is at loss, but on an average, it is still a total floating loss because of the averaging, because all the assets are still running.
Okay.
All right, but on the other hand, if the market is uptrending and all the assets are running in positive, definitely you will see a huge profit in your Binance because everything is green, right? So this is sometimes I don't understand about people. When it is green and profiting, they don't complain in the Telegram. But when it is all red, then only they start to complain. Isn't that the same? Either it goes up or comes down, right? I look forward one day, right? When they
Exactly.
still green, they start to talk in the Telegram group. Oh my goodness, my profit is increasing in Binance. I hope I will hear that one day.
All right. So quickly, the second one.
Yes.
Okay. If I have $1,000 and I want to reduce my number of coins to 7, like you have said, and I did cancel the strategy and pick 7. Now, but initially my number of coins trading was 9. The 2 coins. I mean, now I'm picking 7. Will that transaction still end?
No. You see, please understand. You see, once bot is running 9, bot will run 9 until bot closes your coin in profit. Now, once the bot closes the coin in profit, then only you will see from 9, it will then become 7. Because even if you cancel the sync, that doesn't mean the bot will stop immediately. No. The bot is still running. All right, the bot is still running, but the changes will only happen after the completion of the cycle.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Okay, so please understand. So if you are reducing, right, you still have to have patience, because the existing coin has to complete the cycle. Then you will start to see the 7, and once you see the 7, then only you will start to see your 13 margin call actually start to work in full performance. Okay, so this information is very important. Okay, so I hope you understand that.
Thank you.
All right, the other thing, right? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, the other thing is that guys, don't do anything now. Okay, I have not changed anything yet, because that will only happen at 11:59. So don't worry about going and changing anything now. Okay, because nothing will happen. Okay, because I have not activated anything yet. Okay, so please understand, we don't want to rush. I don't like to rush things. All right, because after this meeting, I have to make sure the video is up in the group. There are numerous people have not hear what I say, so they have to listen to it. Okay, and you're going to see there's going to be a lot of commotion in the Telegram group. So 250 people here need to really help me, all right, to calm down the people and tell them exactly what is going on. Okay, yes, Felicia.
Hi.
Yes, unmute yourself, Felicia.
Yeah, hi, JD.
Hi.
I do intend to actually activate the 13 margin calls, but I just have one question.
Sure.
I have both Binance and Hobby. Hobby was traded first. That's why the coins are very deep. They are in fact more below 35% to 40 over. Would that make any difference if I were to trigger these 13 calls?
It won't make any difference actually. Don't worry about it. It doesn't mean that you got minus 40 and then you will immediately hit the 13 margin call. No. It will probably just hit a 10th call and so on. But the good news is this, that the bot will start to take profit now from the 10 to the 13. You see that? The bot will take the profit now instead of you waiting to rebound upon 9. Now the bot will start to take profit from 9 to 13. All right. Let me see if I can show that because I don't have this on my computer. All right. So sorry, I think it's not clear. I can't show that. Okay, just to give you an highlight. Okay, I have this coin here, which is minus 18%, which is Reef. But this coin is this coin, right? I'm doing a testing now. Although it is minus 18%, when I activated the 13 margin call, it is now currently at the 10th margin call. All right, but if I look into the transaction record at the 10th margin call, it has already taken probably around 10 or 12 profit.
Okay.
You see that? So that is the beauty of activating this resilience strategy, because you can already start to make money from the 10 to the 13 while waiting for the market to rebound above the 9 call.
But the 10 to the 13 also is calculated in terms of percentage drop, isn't it, of my coins?
Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that because your percentage now 40, it will straight away go down to 30. It doesn't happen in that way.
Okay, I get that. Just one more question.
Because please understand, all right? Please also understand that when you look into the percentage, all right, the percentage. Okay, so let's say, for example, right, I think I explained this in one of the videos, right? I just want to make sure everyone understand. Now, you have basically a warehouse, right? Warehouse is 1 to 4. All right, now, when you look into the percentage, let's say minus 40%. The minus 40% is from the margin call number 4 all the way down to below 9.
Okay.
So the minus 40% doesn't start from your margin call 9. The minus 40% start from margin call 4.
Yes, understood.
Okay, so that is how it works.
Yes,
So that is the reason why when you activate the 13 calls, it will still follow the percentage. So you do not need to worry, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, between the 10 to 13, there is at least about 10 to 15% resilient margin call, because I don't want my resilient call to go down too fast. All right, and therefore I have designed in such a way so that the lower it go, the more difficult it will actually go down. Can you understand me? Okay, so because I have created a bigger margin. So that is the reason why when I show you the example, let me just quickly show you the example. So when I show you the data, right, the data that we have taken over here, so you can see here, all right, you can see here, okay, you can see that the margin call actually easily hit from the first call to the 7th, okay, to the 7th or 8th, but it is difficult to get down, okay, get down from the 8th call onwards. It's difficult. All right, so that is basically how the whole thing is designed. So, but although it stays within 5 or 6, it is still making profit. I think that is the most important thing. All right, so this is just to give you some idea, because with this 35%, right, it is not that easily, it can actually go down to 13, not that easily. All right, so we may not see all the coin actually hitting 10 and 11. Most of the coin probably will be within the first call to the 7th or 6th call. All right, so that's basically just to give you an idea.
But this resilient performance that you have shown us is actually based on new bought coins, isn't it?
Yes, that's right, because we have to do all over again based on the new coins.
Ours is already stagnant at the 9th margin call with a percentage of more than 35%.
Yeah, that's right. So this was done 4 days ago when the market was actually coming down. So we use this, I used those coins that when the market was actually coming down.
So our current coins, which is at 9 margin call and below 35%, will still have profit triggering?
Yes, absolutely. You will start to see the profit triggering. So probably it will be probably hovering around 10 to 12 or 10 to 11, and it will be around there, and you will start to see profit triggering around that point, because at the end of it, you still have to wait for market to rebound to actually go beyond the 9 margin call.
So long as I still have that gap to play with profit taking.
That's right. The most important thing is that within that margin call, as long as you are still able to take profit, I think that is good, because at each of the sub-bin, right, we want, although the market is down, we must be able to take profit. So even if you can make profit daily, right, I think that is considered as brilliant as it is.
Okay, thank you. One more very last question. Just now somebody was asking you about profit taking. I think I was misguided there. I can't just take profit, isn't it? For me to take profit, I must sell off that coin, is it?
Not, you see, if you talk about profit taking, example, let's say, right, if you have a profit triggering at 1.3%, okay, for example. So, but then you see that your coin is running at 0.5% in blue. You can take the profit. You can actually sell manually and take the profit, but your profit is not 1.3. Your profit is at 0.5. But if it is red, let's say -5, -10, if you sell it, then you are actually in your own discretion, you are actually selling at loss.
Okay, that means I must sell coins to either take profit or take loss.
That's right. So you can take profit.
Okay.
Sometimes, right, you might see that this coin is like lingering there, 0.1, 0.2%, but it's profit, right? What you can do, break even, just take the profit.
Okay, understood.
You see that?
Understood. Thanks a lot.
It is better to break even and then you choose a new coin rather than struggling with the same coin over and over again.
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Okay.
Thanks
All
a
right.
lot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Great. Yes, my friend. Fatsol, how are you? Fatsol, are you there?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Hello, JD. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes.
I'm here,
Okay.
sir. Hello, sir.
Sorry, Fatsol.
Can you hear
Yes,
me, sir?
Fatsol.
Okay. Greetings, sir. Calling from
Greetings
Nigeria.
to you.
It's afternoon here.
Awesome.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to say I'm really excited. You know, one thing I really like about you is your ability to always, improvise strategies to keep improving the system. You know, which is a very good one. You know, you don't always let yourself stay, in the problem. You always find a way to get out of the problem, which is a very good one. So I want to say
Welcome.
thank you for being for us. Really grateful. And also, I have a little question. I heard you from the person that asked the question before we started the presentation. The person said something, and I think I'm a victim to that. Yeah, I think I saw something on the group, that on the Telegram group, that gave us options of what to do. Either we open up another coin to get some profits, or we could do a manual replenishing. I think there were options like
Okay,
that.
all right. I think that was basically the question is that I think I did correct it on that, because once your coins are already on the sub-bin mode, I will not advise you to do manual replenishment.
Okay. Unfortunately, it was, and I did a manual replenishing, 50% manual replenishing for is it Zen then? And you say something that is not going to be effective. So now, since we know it's not going to be effective, I think I did about $50-something manual replenishing, which truly I never saw the effect. So I want to ask, how can I correct? Is there any way I can recover my $50 or something back from there, so I could use it to increase my amount, so I could upgrade my coin to this new pattern we brought up?
Yeah.
So do you understand my question?
Yeah, actually, basically, right, I think I'm not so sure what is the percentages of the coins currently that you are running, but the whole idea is that do not do manual replenishment once it is already beyond the 4 calls.
Okay, that was my error. I think I did the manual replenishing when it was the 9th call.
Yeah, because at the end of it, right, if you are going on SYN strategy, right, we don't encourage anyone to manually interfere. So you should just leave it until I change the strategy. So now I am actually improvising the strategy. Now, when I change and increase the margin call, then only your side will take effective. That's why once I do that, then you will start to see the bot will buy, the bot will take profit at level 10, level 11, level 12, level 13, because I have actually done the changes.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I saw something related to that on a Telegram group. I think it was from you, so I did it immediately. So the question I have is this: how can I recover? Since you said it has no effect, is there any way I can recover that 50?
No, you can't recover. You can't recover because it is now sitting in your warehouse. So you have to wait the 9 call, the 8 call, the 7 call, all the way until it reaches the warehouse for you to be able to recover that.
Okay, but now if I happen to increase my fund to be able to meet up, because increase my funds to be able to meet up the 1,250, the 1,250 to be able to increase my coin to be able to meet up the one that my funds to be able to meet up the one that has nine coin like I had before in 1,000 USDT. So with that manual replenishing, would it be triggered?
I think that will, because at this moment, right, your manual replenishment is actually sitting in your warehouse. So if it's in your warehouse, mean it is basically in your fourth margin call.
Okay.
See, this is
Okay,
these are some of the things probably people are not so sure, and they go and they think that they can do manual replenishment, and then you don't see the improvement in the current percentage, you know, the average price.
Yeah.
Because remember I mentioned, right, that the average price starts from the call number 4, so it's not starting at the call number 9. You see that? So that's where the issue is.
Okay, there's no problem. I'll just wait. But I'm going to like add funds to ensure that I'm still balanced by the 9 coin. Immediately we start by 5 p.m. That's by your time, by 12 noon, your time. You know,
yeah,
that's what I'm going to
do. Do plan out, because if you're going to do, right, make sure you all do. Don't do like I want to do 1 coin. It will never happen in that way, right? Because if you have example 9 coin, you must make sure you do for the 9 coin. Okay, you cannot say I want to do for 1 coin and I don't want to do, because when the margin call is activated, right, it will start to eat up all the 9 will eat up your fund. So that is the reason why I have given you the coin matrix, so that you understand how much to add. So if 1 coin you need $45, all right. So if you want to add, then you need to make sure if you got 10 coin, you need to add times 10 on times 10 immediately, right? So that is important.
Yeah, I'm working with that. Sir. Thank you very much.
Right. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you. Now, I also have one question here. Someone was actually mentioning, right? Why is 13 call? Okay, I'm not so sure the English here, but what is 13? Why is 13 call? How about making 15 calls? So we don't have to come back here for, it's not the calls, okay? It's the percentage, all right? It's not the calls. I don't care about the calls, all right? All right, it's the percentage. So the 13 calls are basically based on 35%. Now, please understand, right? Some people will ask me, why don't do 50%? So are you telling me that once you reach 50%, I should do 100%? Doesn't make sense, right? Because there are 3 criteria there, right? Remember, 1, we want to preserve the capital. Now, if I go, let's say 40%, then you cannot do 155. You might actually go for $200. You see that? So they require more capital, right? Then the other thing is that we also want to preserve the capital. Now, you see, the more margin call you do, the more you will be in trouble. Because if you have, let's say, 50 margin calls, okay? And if the market goes down to, let's say, 45, 50, and it stays there forever, what happens to all the fund about $150 or $180 at the top? You're going to have a problem there, because it's going to stay there, because we never know what will happen with the crypto market. So all your capital is going to get stuck. That's why we don't want to put too much capital there in each of the coin. All right. So that is my concern. Okay. Sorry. Maybe the way I design it, I look from that perspective, because I want to protect even the trading capital. Right. The other thing is that we also want to look at the profitability, but the thing that profitability is affected by the market. And the third thing is that is the saving, right? It's important. Can you imagine that I actually save each and every one of you $4 instead of you going into $15 on the first order? We are actually doing it at $10. And I've given you the justification. Basically, you just have to make sure the slippage tolerance is actually added. That's all. All right. So please understand that in Binance, if you look into the trading rules, Binance trading rules is still minimum order is $10. Binance didn't change the trading rule. The trading rule in Huobi is basically $5 minimum. That's all. These are the spot trading rules. Okay, so we follow the exchanges, not in Royal Quantitative Recommendation. All right. So when we follow that, we also must include the slippages, because slippages is always happen there whenever the trade is going on. All right. So I hope you understand. And that slippages, you don't need to worry. You know why? That slippages will ultimately be converted to dust. And when you have the dust is also yours, because you can convert back that dust as a BNB for the fees, or you can convert back to USDT as your own trading fund. Can you understand me? So actually at the end of it, you lose nothing. It's yours. Okay. But those who are trading smaller capital, you might not able to convert the dust that fast, because you need to wait for the accumulation of the dust, right? So that's why sometimes if you're using the small capital, you wait, either you do monthly, All right, something like that. Okay, so please understand that. Okay, I hope I answered those questions. Okay, because you need to understand from the perspective that I'm coming from. All right, so this is important. Okay, eBay. Yes, eBay.
Okay, JD, good afternoon from Nigeria.
Hi, greetings to you.
Nice presentation. I always enjoy the updates you make and the hard work that you put in the background to make sure that we are always in profits. I really appreciate your efforts. So I have 2 questions. And those 2 questions borders on average price and also margin call. Now, like my coin now that I'm trading, most of them are on the 9th call. But if someone has enough capital, can you now reduce the average price to close to where the current price is with your capital, even when it has gone up to 9th call? If you have enough capital, can you reduce the average price close to the current price so that you can come off the market quickly?
The problem that I find is that once it's in the sub-bin mode, right? And you want to do that, you might need a huge capital because you have to bring that price back to the warehouse price.
Okay, so if I have enough capital,
your average price is actually following the warehouse price, not your sub-bin 9.
Yes, I'm aware. The prices, the average prices in the sub-bin mode is different from what you have on the warehouse mode. I'm aware of that. But if you have the capital that can take you close to the current price,
you can do that.
Can we do this? Okay, that's one. So now the second question is how is the calculation done? How do they get the average price? Is this from the initial first buy price that they use for calculating the average price, or is it the current? Is it versus the current price?
No. eBay, the average price is from your level 4 warehouse. So when your average price warehouse, from the average price, then only you have the sub-bin 1, sub-bin 2, sub-bin. So the percentage that you see is from your warehouse number 4. All right. So your average.
So that's not the.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the question I'm asking. I've not put it correctly. Yeah, the question I'm asking is this: if your average price, let's say your average price currently, your average price is, let's say 0.5, and your initial price that you bought, your initial average price, let's say your initial average price was 0.6. Now, does the bot calculate the average price from the initial price or the current average price? Is it with the initial average price or the current average price that the bot uses to calculate the next?
It depends on which call, because every call, your average price will change.
Okay.
It depends.
Yes, I'm aware that
because every call, your average price will change. So, for example, right, you have the first order. So the first order is the original. You have the current price and the average price, which is the market price. So when the bot goes down and hit the first call, the average price, okay, this is where the ratio of the SIM strategy the strategy is important. So the ratio, so it will bring your average price by half from the previous price. So then it will take the percentage from that the new average price to your current price, and then you will have the percentage.
Okay, so if I understand it correctly, the average price is calculated from the current average price with current market price. Absolutely.
Okay. But when come to the sub-bin mode percentage, okay, if you look, for example, right, the current price and the sub-bin mode, right, you can see the current price versus the sub-bin mode, that average price is taken from the sub-bin mode, from the warehouse number 4.
Okay.
You see that? So it is a bit technical here. That is the reason why when we design a SIM strategy, we have to make sure that the ratio of the margin call and the multiply has to be correctly done, or else the ratio will run. When the ratio run, then you start to have problem where the whole thing goes down either too fast. There is no control point. You see, so it's not a straightforward thing when we actually do a scene strategy design for those percentages. I hope you understand me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. All right, great, awesome. I hope everyone is learning, all right, because this can be really technical, but I don't want to go too detail into it. But I think these are some important ideas that we need to really understand. Yes, Sandu, right? Sandu. Roy, are you there?
Yeah. Hello. Can you
Yes,
hear me?
Roy. Yes, yes. Where are you from?
Hi. Yeah, I'm from India.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. So it was a really nice presentation, and I'm for the first time here. And I have two questions, quick question. First of all, I'm a new user and I would like to sync on your strategy with a $7,500 fund. So on which scale I fall into, because I didn't see that amount in your matrix, coin matrix.
Actually, the best is for you to choose from the matrix.
Okay.
All right. It's best to choose from the matrix so that you don't go wrong. Let me just see that in the matrix over here. Okay, so if you look into the matrix, right, you have the 7,000 here. All right, you might want
then it's after 7,000 it's directly to 10,000. So
that's right, it directly to 10,000. Yes. So what you can do probably, are you in the Telegram group?
Yeah, I'm already in the group.
Okay, if you are in the Telegram group, right, please send me a message in the group. And then I will check for you and let you know what will be, because I'm not so sure exactly it will be 7,500. I have to check for you.
Okay, thank you. That was the that was the first question.
If there is any amount that is not here, because sometimes people also want to go 100,000. So you have to tell me, right? Then I will go back to my database to actually calculate for you.
Okay, thank you. And the other question is, currently on another account, I am already synced to another circle. So how do I move into on your circle? So there I have 5 coins, and each coin is eating about $15. So how do I move into your sync strategy?
I think basically, if you are moving into new strategies, right, then you have to follow the FOA and also the NOC that we have here in the matrix. So let's say, for example, if you have 5 coins running in another circle, and then you have 7,500, for example, and then for 7,500, let's say
that 7,500 will be fresh. So that's different.
No. Even if it is fresh, right, you are going to still run on the same bot, right?
No, on a different bot. That will be run on a different bot. That's for my friend.
If it is a different bot, then it's okay. But if you are going to run on the same bot, then your your number of coins have to actually add on the existing coin.
Okay, but currently I'm, as I've said, that I'm trading with a capital of about 1,200 or something like that. Yeah, 1,200 as a test. So how do I will cancel the sync and already 5 coins in floating losses, about $20 minus $20. So I'll have a book loss, or how do I move to your strategy?
You are not at loss unless you want to close all those, unless you want to manually sell all those positions. All right, so you have a few options here. Either you want to manually sell it and take the loss. Or number 2, you can put all those coins into one shot and cancel sync and wait until market rebound and close those positions in profit. Or you can add on the capital, as I mentioned earlier. All right, so let's say I'm not so sure the margin call for those circles. Okay, you have to check. So I'm not so sure how does that work, okay, for those circles. But if you want to add on, then you need to change the you either change the FOA or the NOC, but then you have to increase the capital amount based on the resilience strategy
based on your coin matrix. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got it.
So for
Okay.
example,
Thank
right,
you.
let's say for
Yeah.
example, if you are currently on 1,200 and you want to increase your capital, let's say to 2,000, for example, okay? So what you can do, you can move on that. So what will happen? The current coin will be running while the new coin also will be running actually. So you can look into the third instruction to do that.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you, doctor.
but if you ask me, if you don't want to confuse yourself, probably you have the new bot. Just run the new bot and then switch all the other bot. You switch it to one shot and cancel the sync, and then just allow all those coins to close. Or if you say I don't mind to take the loss, because if you ask me, right, I would prefer to take the loss when the market is down. Okay, because when the market goes up, I will start to make the profit. All right. So it depends on each individual. Sometimes I even willing to take loss for 1 or 2 coins, and I use that to make money, and then I will start to actually close one by one, because at the end of it, the whole idea, right? If you want to get out, you want to break even. You don't even want to make profit. If you can break even, you are happy, right?
Yes, yes.
You see that? So this is up to each individual cost benefit analysis, how they want to go about it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Thank you.
All right, great. We have Anurag. Anurag, are you there? Gupta? Yeah, Anurag. Gupta, Anurag, are you there? I can't hear you.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
JD?
Yes, Anurag.
Hey, hi, JD. So I have some doubt on my strategy, right? 1 week, back I have taken a guidance from you on $7,000. So you told me that about 20 and 30 number of coins. So that duration, it was not picking up more than 8 coins, and later on it picked up more than 39 coins. So it's a confusion for me. What should I do now?
You know, first of all, okay, honestly to tell you, I am not the bot designer.
Right.
So that's the reason why I asked you to actually feedback to the support, because it seems like something wrong with your bot, you know, so they might need to check out what is really going on with the bot, because it is so funny. How can, you know, the bot opens so many coins, you know, so it just doesn't make sense.
So initially it took around 8 coins. So I was just pretty much surprised. Like I have done this with recommendation like 30 first order and 20 coins. Then later on I realized it, like after 1 hour, 2 hour, it picked up 39 coins, and not able to see in my Binance. It's shown in the Royal Queue only. So it's confusing.
Now, if that is the case, right? I think if that is the case, I think there's something wrong with the whole thing. So if you are not seeing it in Binance, okay, just go and check, is your fund, okay, is your fund intact in Binance? If let's say your fund is intact in Binance, if you don't see in Binance, then whatever that is running in the bot, it doesn't make sense.
So can I close them?
You can close them, because I think your fund is intact in Binance. So actually nothing is happening. Even if the bot is running,
right.
You are not going to earn anything.
Those are the open positions, but there is no existence in Binance. So that was a confusing state, as well as the pretty surprise. How could it happen now?
Yeah, I think that tends to happen because I think recently, about a week ago, we do have a glitches with the bot, you know, so that tends to happen. But when that happened, right, normally there will be no losses because everything will be closed. There will be no losses. So I think most probably during that period, some technical glitches would have happened, but you only notice it probably later on. So I think if you don't have a coin running in Binance, that doesn't make sense if it is running in the bot, you know, because it is not integrated at all.
So what I can do, I'll just go and have some manual closure on those coins, right? and later what I can do, I need to sync with your 2.0 strategy.
You
So
are
do I have
absolutely
to
right.
resync it, cancel it first, or something else?
So what you need to do, right? Definitely, I advise you, what you can do now is that go and immediately cancel the sync. Okay, and then what you can do, right? Instead of you selling it, I would advise you to go and click the pause button. And once you click the pause button and then click the start button and see, because I think those coins will close automatically.
So first I need to cancel the strategy, first point. Second, I need to pause everything running in there. Then I have to manually go and start, right?
Yes, right. Or you can use the batch setting. I think in the batch setting, you will see there is a pause and also there is a start where you can actually do for all the coin at once.
Okay, perfectly fine.
All
Thank
right,
you so
so
much.
I think that's just try probably 1 or 2 coin. If it works, do for everything then, because your fund is still in Binance. It's funny.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you
right,
so much,
thank
JD.
you. No problem. All right. Pateko, are you there? Sorry, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Pateko, right? Yes, Pateko.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Norma, I just want to ask something, man. You see, I'm on another cycle now. So now I want to change to your cycle, but I already got active trades on that previous cycle I'm with, but I still have some balance on my wallet. So is it possible if maybe I can change to your cycle, maybe I can trade 2 coins, or what must I do? Must I wait for
Yes, you can you can do that. All right, you can do that. I think you just have to follow the 3rd instruction that I've given. So you can decide whether you want to add the number of coins and so on. All right, so just make sure that you know, the old coins, okay, the old coins that you are running, make sure you put 1 shot and cancel the and stop the margin call.
Can you repeat that? You got cut off there. I didn't get you.
Okay, guys, I want to make sure every one of you clear. Please listen to me well, all right? If you are running on another cycle, or you are running on JDWINNER 1, okay, or you are running on the old coin, let's say JDWINNER 2.0, what you need to do, right? If you really want to do what I ask you to do, make sure the most important thing, make sure that you stop the margin call, because we don't want you to add the coin and then those earlier position will go and deplete your fund. So you must make sure to put all those things into the stop margin. All right, stop the margin call. So the old coins will no longer actually do any replenishment. Okay, so please understand that. All right, so before you even do anything, I think later on I'm going to put this instruction clearly. Okay, so now, because some of you already, if let's say you are on JDWINNER 2.0, you already hit the 9 margin call, and you're going to add on, no problem. All right, there is no issue about it. But normally, right, when you hit the 9 margin call, your stop margin call already activated automatically. All right, automatically activated. All right, so when you add the fund, you have to go and initiate it back. Please understand that, okay? So for your case, right, Pateko, if you are using another circle, I would advise you to go and put those coins into 1 shot, and also make sure you stop the margin call.
Okay.
All right, stop the margin call.
Okay.
All right, actually this instruction is already there. I think the numerous time we already give the instruction with the picture. All right, but I will do that again probably later on to explain to everyone. Okay, so because the consideration is different. If you are from another circle, you don't want to go through that, because the circle margin call is different than mine. So you have to stop the margin call. That is the most important thing if you are from another circle. Okay, so please take note of that. All right. Okay. I hope I answered that question.
I understand. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Most welcome. All right, great. Akagashari. Oh my goodness, I can't spell your name. Are you there? Akagash. Are you there? Sorry, I can't spell your name. It's like speaking in tongues. Are you there? Please unmute yourself. Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
How do I spell your name actually? How do I pronounce your name? Okay, great. Where are you from?
Okay, I'm Nigerian actually. I'm calling from China.
Okay, awesome. How can I assist you?
Okay, I have a question about this. I want to know, how do I allow this? Okay, on this first instruction, the existing users, okay, it says you should stop margin call. Yeah?
Yep.
So, and after that, it said do not respond to the margin call notifications. Yeah?
Yep.
Then the next one said allow the market to rebound and close all the opening positions in profit. How do I ensure that I'm allowing the market to rebound and close all the open positions in profit?
It will be done automatically by the bot. So once all the position close, then you will see in your home there won't be any more coins running in the home page.
Okay. And thereafter, use the excess profit to adopt resilient strategy.
But
I noticed that the bot is always running. Like even when it sells a coin, it automatically buys another one. Like I still want to know how to ensure that.
That is the reason why I told you to actually stop the margin call.
Okay.
If you stop the margin call, the bot will no longer buy any coins.
Okay. Okay.
All right. That is the reason why I put that number one. That's the most important.
How do I ensure? How do I make sure I'm stopping the margin call? So I'm supposed to go to that quantitative and click on the coin and click on that place that says stop margin call, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you. That answers my question. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. No worries about it. Okay, great. Who we have here? Yes, Wave Crest. Are you there?
Yes, boss. I'm here. Good afternoon from Nigeria.
Hi.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for all you're doing for us. Just a quick one. As time has been so spent, just a quick one. I have somebody now that want to sync. Okay, so I told the person to hold on so I can ask you this question first. Should they go ahead now or they should wait till tomorrow? Because I want to be sure on that.
Yeah. Because the new strategy, the new improvise, I will only activate it like probably 11:59, which is about few more hours. So you can probably do it tomorrow then.
Okay. Because at 11:59 your time, Singapore time.
Yes. So currently it is 9 o'clock. So in 3 hours time.
Okay, in 3 hours time. Okay, then the existing one, because I want to share this with my community now. The existing one should go and stop margin call and cancel sync right now.
They don't have to actually cancel sync. Actually, if they want to, they can. So you can actually, most important, make sure you stop the margin call. If you don't want to, but the thing is that if all already hit your 9 calls, right? I think there is no issue unless you want to add more capital. If you want to add more capital, I think you don't need to do anything. You follow the second instruction, I think.
Okay.
All right, you follow the second instruction, because let me just get back to the slide so that everyone knows what we are talking here. So if you go to the second instruction here, that is it. See that? If you want to remain the same FOA or NOC, but you want to adopt the 13 margin calls, all you need to do is to top up the trading capital. All right, so you follow according to the table. So if if you are running 110 before, now you want to actually use the the 13 margin call, then you add another $45 on top of that. So you do not need to cancel sync. See that? Can you understand? Can you see that? Do not require to cancel sync. Because the moment you add the $45, the bot will recognize, all right, the bot will recognize 13 margin call, and the bot will automatically do the margin call.
Okay, I think it's fine.
That's right. So this is very important instruction, okay? Because people must first know which category are they, okay? Then only we can then understand who's supposed to do what.
All right. Thank you so very much.
All right,
Thank you
you're
so very much.
most welcome. Okay, great. Shadrach, are you there? Shadrach, are you there? Yes.
Oh yes, I am here. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi. Greetings to you.
Well done. Thanks so much for your presentation.
Most welcome.
I started a bit 4 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So, can I say I belong to the existing users? Then number two, you mentioned that it comes to a time the bot will stop, whether as a result of the shortage in the gas fee or something. So how do I keep money? Where do I go to in the Royal queue to always check if my gas fee is sufficient enough?
Yeah, you can check under your asset wallet. Okay, that's where your fuel fee is. Just make sure that you always maintain above $10 at all time. Okay, that will be fine. All right. Okay, great. Let me quickly get where is he? Balas Ram Sam, are you there? Yes, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I had a question that, sir, I had synced before with $1,000 and I had 9 coins, and now my balance is $500. So if I want to sync with the new strategy, then will I need to again put a balance of $545, or will I just cancel sync and resync?
No, you have to, because if you look at the currently you have how many coins?
9 coins.
Okay, if you have 9 coins, you need to make sure you have $1,400 in your trading capital.
Okay.
All right, very simple. Okay, just follow this table. So you need to make sure you have 1,500 for the 9 coins. That's all. So then the 13 margin call will be activated. So that is how it works.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Okay, great. Zol, are you there? Okay, after this will be Dujuba. Okay, Dujuba Friday, and then Adam Zahra. Okay, yes, Zol.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good night to everyone from KL here. First of all, I would like to ask about suppose in my case, I want to do the new 13 margin calls. What do I have to do?
How many currently you have to look at what is your trading capital, what is the number of coins you are running.
Trading 30 coins and FOA is 30. So what am I to do?
If you already run maximum, right, what you need to do, probably you need to change the FOA. Your FOA might be need to do a smaller FOA. I think so. You have to check again the table.
Okay.
So you have to change your FOA.
Okay, so, fine.
So your changes will not happen now. It will only happen after the cycles.
After the cycle.
That's right.
So how do I change the
Cancel.
FOA.
Cancel sync. You cancel sync and change the FOA.
Oh, I have to cancel.
That's all.
Oh, cancel sync, change the FOA.
That's right.
Sing again, or what?
Yeah, that's right. So you have to
cancel sing and then sing again.
you sing again. But it will not take effect until your coin close. Then only it will take effect.
So all I have to do is cancel sing and sing again, and then adjust to the new FOA.
No, you cancel sing and then you adjust and then you sing again. You can't adjust if you don't
first, then
cancel
sing
the
again.
sing. Yes. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right. No problem. No problem. Okay, great. Juba Friday, are you there? Are you there? Yeah, we can't hear you. I think your network.
Afternoon.
Yeah, greetings.
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm calling from Nigeria. I'm listening from Nigeria. I have a small issue. I just have a question. I have 2 coins running that I initiated manually, and I would love to sync with your strategy. I don't know what to do on how to go about it, so that's why I'm calling in now.
Yeah, no problem. I think we have already given the instruction. You have to follow either one. There are 3 instructions there for the existing users. So if you already have 2 coins running, you can actually add the capital, and then you can actually activate the sync strategy with JDWINNER, and then activate the 13 margin call. Can you get me? Are you there? Okay, we will come back to him later. Adam, are you there, Adam? Adam, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, Adam.
Great, from Palestine.
Sure, awesome. To have you involved.
Okay, thanks. My question is, if you see your selection matrix, okay, at the capital $7,000, all right? If you see it, the first amount of order is $20 for 30 coins, okay? If you divide 2 like the old one, it will become less than $1,155 for each coin for the entry, $10. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I do understand. It's okay. I will look into this number because I have not.
If you make it $7,000 divide 2 will be $3,500. So same amount. Like for me, I have 30 coin with the entry, $10 entry, right? So as your calculator, so I have to add only $200.
Yeah, Adam, no worries. I will look into these numbers once again because we have not officially released into the group yet. So I will check this once again if there's any error here. But I will look into that, Adam.
Okay, all right.
Right? Because I will check again before I officially.
Because really, it make me confused. It make me confused. For me, it's better to maximize it to $20, better than to make it as it is.
Yeah, that's right.
More profitable and less capital.
If you are using now is what, $10, right?
$10.
Yeah, that's right. So if you are using $10 and later on, if you see this is $20, then you can immediately actually change it because we're going to follow the new one, so it will be much better.
Yes, but
for you.
look at the capital. Look at the capital.
That's right. So you have to check all those things before you actually, follow the improvised resilience strategy.
So I think the best way is to make it easy for the people to make it just $155 times the coin, right?
Not necessary because you can't If you just follow the 155, sometimes it can be more than 30 coins. You understand what I'm trying to say?
All right.
Because I only run maximum 30 coins. So if you just divide and you got 35 coins, so you're going to lose the 4 coins.
No, I'm talking about the 30 coin exactly. For the max, for the 30 coin.
Yeah, Adam, I'm telling you, I will check the table. And once I release the table, please check again in the group later on.
Please, okay.
All right, because or else we're going to confuse everyone else.
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
All right.
All right, that's good. Thank you for that input. I'll check that number because I have not officially released in the Telegram, so no one can take because it's only 11:59. Okay, later on, not now. Okay, but it's good to hear that. Ainsworth, Edmund, are you there? Edmund, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Just want to say thanks for the awesome work that you're doing. You know, sometimes I look at persons and the dynamics of crypto, and to see you always changing and trying to enable us to at all times being able to earn is just amazing.
Thank you.
My quick question is from a teammate. He has an issue that he's saying that whenever his first order is at $10 and he's buying and selling in Binance, right? He's seeing the profits in the bot, but when he goes back and check transaction by transaction in his Binance, it's actually showing that he's losing money. I'm saying because I have from my bot, my Binance rather, I have been adding funds and minusing funds from my capital. I am not sure exactly of every details, but he's saying that he's tracking it, and when if he makes a trade like a one shot at $100 and it's over $1, he actually see the profit. But when it is trades are $10, he's not seeing the profit. How can we help him? What you say? The question.
I don't think so, because if you base on Binance while all the coins are running, I don't think so you can see profit.
No, he's saying by transaction, not in terms of the overall profits, you know. He's talking about, for instance, he closed the trade at 1%, and the 1% of what goes back to his account, the 1% is supposed to be, say, 10 cents, right? Yeah. I'm not sure exactly, but he's saying that when that 10 cents, instead of seeing 10 cents increase in his Binance, he's seeing it below. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand, because you know why? As I'm aware of, if you are using USDT to pay the fees, every $1 profit you make, you will make 60 cents. Right, 60 cents. So it's 60-40. So when they minus, you minus your fees in Binance, the taker and the maker fee, plus you minus the bot, you should actually get about 60-40. But if you are using Binance as your fee, then it should be 65-35. So when someone say that they cannot see the profit, probably the bot, the other thing could be, right, because the bot will not be able to close at the exact price. So the bot will close actually at a lower price, but then the remaining will go to the dust. So when you accumulate the dust later on and you convert it back, then only probably you will see the profit.
Okay. So maybe it's the dust is where he's not seeing the
most probably. That's why we need high volume of trading. The more the volume of trading, then you will start to see a bigger profit. That's why those people have a smaller capital, they might not really see a significant profit at this moment.
Yeah, that's why he was saying that when he makes a trade with $100 and above, you know, or it is sell off at 100. When we used to do like the 3 cars and you will sell at $100, you know, you would see profit then, but anything below he's not seeing. So it's maybe just the dust, and because it's so small and the dust is there.
Yeah, most probably it's the dust. That's why some people, right, they say that why is it the bot is buying, when the bot is buying, the price is different, and the bot is selling, the price is different, because all these are the different factors that actually contribute to the price.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that's my question. All right. Thanks.
Appreciate that. Okay, let's move on. We have Amin. Yeah, Amin, are you there?
Hi, GD.
Hi.
Good evening. Amin
Good
from
evening.
Malaysia here.
Yes, Amin.
Just a very quick one. I have my existing coins, which are remaining 4 from the previous 2.0 strategy, but my FOA was at 30.
Okay.
30 US dollar per coin. So now, is it possible that even if I add my fund and I don't cancel sync, I don't stop margin, but I resync at 10 US dollar at 10 coins as per my capital of 1,500. I am expecting for the 10th margin call into the 13th margin call, the bot will buy at 10 US dollar instead of 30 US dollar. Is that possible?
Yes, that's what will happen. But the thing is that when that happen, right? Because your buy order will be a different value, so that probably will affect in terms of the margin percentage.
All right, but as long as I can see that the 9 to 13 will be bought at a lower capital, I think it'll be okay, right? So I'll just add in capital and I follow.
It works in that way. So it's just that if your amount is different, then definitely the percentage will be affected. That's all. So it's not actually a big deal. But the thing is that it won't bring your average and it won't bring your average price closer much to the current price.
I see. So then it'll still be stuck there. So if I wanted to just play and wait strategy, I'll just stop sync and then I'll just add capital for the next new coins to come in.
Either you do that or you add the coin and then you can even actually choose the coin that you want to do the 13 margin call example, right? Because you can still stop the margin call for the rest of the coin, and you can say, okay, I only want to do this for let's say for 5 coins. So all the rest of the coin you stop the margin call, but the 5 coin only you open it up.
I see. So that's another possibility to
so
do.
there are many flexibility here. Is that the problem is that if I would explain all these things, everybody get confused later on.
Yes, I see that, but I see where you're going towards. So I think I'll try to pick in that option. All right.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Awesome.
Thank you, JD. All right, thanks. That's all from me.
Thank you so much. Let's move on. Rogers, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Mr. JDWINNER.
You're
I'm
most
just
welcome.
a new guy. Yeah, I'm calling from United Arab Emirates, but I'm Ugandan. One thing I wanted to ask you is regarding, I'm a new guy here. I tested with $1,200 for my first purchase, but all the coins that I bought, once the bot buys the coins, I don't know what happens, I'm new, so I don't get the full explanation. It buys the coins, I started, I think there are 9 coins, yeah. So it sold all of them, and I'm now remaining with the only 3 coins in hobby, and also one other in Binance. So my question is, how does it really work? Does the bot continue buying coins, or it can sell coins, buy and sell coins, and then doesn't buy new coins? How is it done?
Are you doing sync strategy?
Yes, I'm doing strategy with you.
Yeah, if it's a sync strategy, by right, the bot will continuously sell and buy. And then if I change the coin, the bot will also actually change the coin. So if you face, for example, right, the bot is not picking up new coins, then you need to cancel the sync and sync once again. So if you cancel the sync and you sync once again, the problem still persists, then you have to report to the support.
Okay. The same thing has been happening because if I have enough capital, it's just seated there, but I'm still having only 3 coins running. So,
that's right. So try to cancel sync and sync once again, or probably also you can actually log out your bot and then restart your phone once again, because sometimes these are all the bugs. Okay, the bugs. Because different device is actually behaving differently for different people. It's all sometimes depend on the device. It also depend on the bot itself. So because the bot that is running on certain device can be different than the bot running on another device, because some devices are exposed to different things and so on. So you might want to probably switch it off, start all over again, and then you cancel sync and sync once again and try it out.
Okay. So one more other question. I wanted to, like, this strategy is actually how I read about in the group. The strategy looks very good. So I wanted to add in more money, but this time, is it possible? Like, for example, I can add like 2,000 in Binance, and I put some, and also in another, like Hobby and Binance. I want to use two exchanges at the same time. I don't want to be stuck on one exchanger. Is it good? Is it good advice?
Yeah, absolutely. I think 2 exchanges is still give you a better option, because you can actually have a proper risk and reward management by having both. I would advise people to go for both, so you can actually divide your risk and also your reward actually by using both exchanges. Okay. All right, Mike. All right, Rogers.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Most welcome. All right, let's move on. We have Austin. Are you there? After this is Imran. Okay, I'm taking the queue here. Okay, if you are in the queue, you have to wait. Okay, I can't be answering everybody at once. Austin, are you there?
Yeah. Hello, JD. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Thank you. I think my question has been answered. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. That's good. That's good, Austin. Yeah. So we will move on. God bless you.
Thank you, JD. Yeah, thank you.
All right, great. Imran, are you there, Imran?
Yeah, good evening, JD.
Hi, good evening.
I'm from India.
Yeah, pleased to meet you. How can I assist you?
Yeah, 1 month back I started. 9th September was the last date I saw profit. After that, there is no profit. And one more question I want to know. Why does then the bot sell at high and buy low, short selling? Like expert humans, they can just looking at the chart, they can make out this the time to sell, and they will buy low. Is there why there is no such option in the bot?
I'm not really sure, Imran, about the technicality of the bot. It is always good that you check with the support. I think they will be able. And also, I think this answer is already in the FAQ under the mine in the feedback. They already actually mentioned about it in the FAQ. I think it's good that you check the FAQ, because there is an official, official FAQ by the company about the bots, about how the bot actually work in terms of the buy and sell and so on.
Fine.
All right. And the other thing is that regarding you not making profit, are you on JD 1.0? Are you on 2.0?
That I need to check. I'm not sure.
Yeah, do check and see, because if you are sync strategy with a 2.0, all right, then just make sure that, because 2.0 is 100% autopilot, 1.0 is actually hybrid warehouse plus the manual. All right, so you have to check. If you are on 100% autopilot, make
Which
sure.
one is better?
The better is the one that we are introducing to you now, which is the resilience strategy. All right, so
JD,
if you Did you listen to the whole presentation just now, or you are just coming in now?
I joined a little late.
Okay, no problem. What you do later on, watch the video once again. It will be in the Telegram group. You must understand this improvised strategy that we have just introduced.
Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome. All right, great. Troy, are you there, Troy? Hi,
yes,
Troy.
Dr. JD, how are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you.
Thanks, bro. Love your work. Love everything that you've been doing. Sorry, this might seem like a stupid question. I just want to ask because I'm a little bit confused of the three choices. So the situation I'm in is I have my capital is it was 7,520 yesterday, but I bought some Bitcoin. So anyway, so it's now 6,500. But I'm in the JD Strategy 2, $30, and I've got 27 coins active right now. And I'm still in JD1 with 4 other coins, which is worth about $3,000. And so, which is fine. So I just want, what should I be doing? Should I be turning off? Should I be stop margin call?
Yeah, that's right. Because at this moment, I think you already maxed out on your coin. So if you max out on the coin,
I maxed on everything.
Yeah, so you won't be able to actually put more coins. So you might need to change your FOA, FOA.
Yeah,
if
to
you really,
$20, yeah?
If
So
you really,
FOA $20, 20 coins?
Yeah, if you want to go for it. If you don't want to go for it, then you may not want to do anything. You just want to wait, But if you want to go for it, then you might want to, change the FOA actually. So, but once you change the FOA, nothing will happen because it will only take place after the cycle is complete.
Until it closes. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So probably, but should I be thinking about stopping any of my margin calls? Because some have automatically stopped because it's over 9, and then the ones that haven't, should I be, because I've got 27 coins with $30, and that's
if you still have a capital there in USDT and you don't want that capital to be depleted, then I would advise you to go and stop all the margin calls.
Sorry, my capital is 1,500 right at the moment.
Yeah, if you don't want, because if you don't want that capital to be depleted, it's better that you stop all the margin calls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's so. So I
Because
stop margin calls, and then
stopping the margin call is still the best in order to actually manage this whole situation.
so stop margin calls, and then wait till tomorrow to change the sync to $20, 20 coins. I think 20 coins. Just keep it safe. Maybe 20 or 27 for $6,520. So yeah. Okay. I'm continue. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Everyday profit though. I haven't had a day no profit, so every day's profit. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Okay, great. Let me take Ajay Chopra. Are you there? Ajay, are you there? We can't hear you.
Which will make you sad.
Ajay, are you
Hello?
there? Yes. Yes, Ajay, can you please unmute yourself?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hi, JD. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yes. How can I assist you?
Yeah, I am basically from Kolkata. I am under Shantanu Aluni, so joined under him.
Yes.
So I have basically the tab at present. I have invested in basically 2 coins to start with, and I had gone through your Telegram group. I have already joined the Telegram group, and in between I had used the pause and the start button. So as you had suggested, so I found that the profit was not being generated. So will that create a problem in the long run, using the pause button and then immediately within a few seconds using the start button once again?
No, I think you shouldn't touch on the pause and the start button if the bot is running. This pause and the start button only for special cases. You shouldn't be touching that. But are you using a JDWINNER 2.0, right?
Yeah, that's correct. 2.2.
Okay, and what is the problem? You are not seeing the profit even though the bot is actually selling it.
That's correct.
Yeah, so your setting is now is under sub-in mode real time or sub-in mode?
Sub-in mode real time.
If it's a sub-in mode real time, you should see the profit. Why are you not seeing the profit?
I don't know, but JD, it doesn't show up in the accumulated profit.
Are you not seeing the profit because the market is floating or what?
What exactly do you mean by that actually?
Because the
I'm new to this entire
market is floating, right? Have you already hit all the 9 calls?
Yeah, it's been through 9 calls, and since the time I started on the 20th, it has been with the same coin all through and through. So it has been working with BTC only right from that point of time, from the 20th.
All right, but it is still on the 9th call.
As of today, it is on the 8th call.
Oh, okay. If it's on the 8th call, then you should have already taken the profit. I think you better go and check under your detailed transaction. There must be a profit there. And if there is no profit, then I think you need to check under the strategy mode, whether is it under the sub-bin mode or under the sub-bin mode real time.
No, actually, Shantanu was very particular. He told me to select the sub-bin mode real time, and that's what I had done. So we checked it again yesterday. I talked to Shantanu again, and I confirmed it is a real time mode.
Yeah, that's right. But before that, is it a sub-bin mode or sub-bin mode real time before you change it? It's sub-bin mode, right?
It's sub-bin real time, the third option.
Yeah, if it's a sub-bin real time and you don't see the profit, then you better report to Royal Q then.
Okay.
All right, because yeah.
So has it happened because of this pause and start button which I pressed?
Most probably, yes.
Okay, so how to get out of that?
Have you pressed the start button and start the bot again?
No, basically what I did was I selected this particular coin which was running, and I went inside the coin and then selected the pause button, and then use the start button once again.
Okay, so it is running now. So after you start the start button, then only from 9 it then moved to 8, is it?
Yeah, I think it moved to 8. Yeah.
Yeah, then you better check with the support. Why are you not? Better check the transaction, and if you don't have the profit, then better check with the support. Why is it you are not seeing the profit?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And JD, one more question. Now, if I want to add more coins with the new strategy, so if I want to retain the existing coins, do I just need to add the extra amount, or
yes, that's right. You need to add the extra amount. That's all.
Okay. And do I need to cancel the strategy, or just add
no,
the
you
extra
don't have to. If you're just adding the capital, you don't have to, because you still want to run that coin.
Okay. And what about adding new coins?
Yeah, that's right. So you need to look into the coin selection matrix. All right. And then you check if you want to add more coins, then you need to add on the capital according to the coin selection matrix. And after that, you have to go into the scene strategy, cancel the scene strategy, and change the number of coin. So if you are running 1 coin and then you want to run 3 coins, then you need to change your strategy into 4 coins. So 1 coin is running, 3 new coin will open up. You understand? So that is what you need to do. But anyhow, you need to check the coin selection matrix first.
Okay, so JD, basically, if I want to add 3 more coins, I first need to cancel the strategy and then add the coins and then activate it again once again.
That's right. So if you want to add 3, you must put 4. You understand, right? You must put 4.
Yeah, I get you.
1 is already running. So you need to add 3, so you must put 4.
Yeah, sure. So
okay, and make sure,
add the
so make sure you have enough trading capital for the 4 coins.
Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
JD.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, great. Who else that we have here? Ajanu Sunday, are you there? Ajanu Sunday, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm here. So I want to appreciate you for the good job that you are doing. You are working like a robot. So good one. So quickly, sir, bro, I have.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Are you there? We can't hear you. Okay, all right. We will come back to you later. We can hear you. Who else that we have here? iPhone. Sorry, I can't see your name there. iPhone. Yes. Please unmute yourself.
I've done that.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, guys, let's stop the question. I think we got 4 more to go, so that is it. I think everything is clear.
Hello?
And then we will discuss. Yes. What is your question?
My question is that now I have 14 coins running, and most of them have it's the 9th margin calls.
Okay.
Can you hear me? I have 3 coins that are on 8th margin call. I already added $700 more to my Binance, to my USDT, to enable this new resilience strategy. So I want to know, what should I do to the 3 coins that are on 8th margin call, since you said we don't need to do anything to the trades that are already 9th coin?
Yeah, that's right. If you just adding the amount because you want to use the 13 margin call, then you don't need to do anything. So once you already added your USDT in your spot wallet, and when I actually when I actually activate the 13 margin call, it will automatically take effective your side.
Okay.
Right. Just make sure you have allocated enough capital for all the coins.
I added 700. Is that okay?
I'm not so sure. I need to check the metrics.
Okay, I added 700. I was running 1,005 USDT before. So
how many coins?
14, because I added one more coin when I got to $110 profit. So I added one more coin to make it 14.
Yeah, okay. So you need to follow the table here, all right? So you can choose accordingly based on the number of coin and what will be the trading capital. So you need to minus from your current trading capital, you minus that and you top up.
Okay.
All right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome. All right, great. Awesome. Let's move on. Wisdom EK, are you there? Wisdom EK, are you there?
Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Top of the afternoon. I really appreciate the work you've been doing to the community. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. So just a quick one. I've been following you. I think my question, I might know the answer, but I just want to confirm. All my trades have actually hit their 9th margin call. All has completed 9th margin call. Now, since this strategy you bring in, the resilience strategy is going to be kicked off possibly some hours from now, what do I have to do? Do I have to just stop the margin call once you activate it? Or
I think you don't have to, because if you don't, is all your capital depleted, right?
yeah, all my capital is depleted. I think yet, just some meager capital, probably for spillage or so, like 10 or some few dollars.
Yeah, if your capital is already depleted, you don't have to do anything. But if you still have extra capital there and you don't want that capital to be used, then I would advise you to make sure everything is on the stop margin call.
Okay.
That's all.
So regardless of that, I should just plain numb, just leave everything like that.
Absolutely, just leave it, because that simply means you want to wait for the market to rebound. So once the market rebound above the 9 margin call, then only your trade will start to close.
Okay, gratitude. I really appreciate the
Just make sure
God
that
bless
you put all into stop all the margin call. I think that will be better.
Okay, you said what? I didn't get you. I beg your pardon.
No, I said just make sure you stop the margin call for all the coins.
Okay, so I should still stop all the margin calls.
I think that is the best thing to do. Because
okay, that's
most
the best.
of your coin by now should already actually stop the margin call automatically if you already hit 9.
I've already hit 9 for all the coins.
Yeah, and it should
so are you
automatically actually already stop the margin call. Just check and see. If you didn't stop the margin call, then make sure you manually go and stop it.
Okay,
Right?
fair enough. I think that's
okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. All right, great. Who else do we have here? Yes, KKNN, are you there? KKNN, let me take this one. KKNN, are you there? Sorry, I can't get your name there. KK, are you there? Okay, you are not there. Let's move on.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon,
yes.
JD.
Yeah, good afternoon to
Thank you so much for the good work you're doing.
Most welcome.
We really appreciate you. I'm calling from Nigeria. Please, just a quick one. We get a notification from Binance that there's a scheduled maintenance going to happen by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, will it have effect on the running trades?
No, it
That's
won't.
a question I have. If it will have effect on the running trades.
It won't affect unless we got an announcement from Royal Q. Did Royal Q give any announcement?
No, Royal Q just mentioned that Binance will do a spot maintenance.
Yeah,
that's what
right.
they just put.
But did Royal Q mention that the bot won't be running? No, right?
No.
Yeah, so no issue then.
Okay, that's fine.
No issue. Okay, no
so
issue.
Just a second one.
Yeah.
I have of all my coins, I have one that is at 6th margin call. Can I leave it, or I need to stop it before you roll in the new 13th margin call?
Yes, if you are not going to add extra capital, then it's better for you to stop the margin call.
Okay, I still have a reserve capital of over 100 USD.
Yeah, that's right. But you
Can
have
that
to
cover for that call?
Yeah, if you have enough capital, but the thing is that do you have any other coins running or only one coin?
No, all other coins have hit the 9th margin call.
No. You can't do
They've
that.
all hit the 9th margin.
Because if I open 13, the 9 will become 10 and 11 later on. So you can't do that. So you might want to actually stop the margin call for the remaining. If you only want to focus on one, then you have to stop the remaining.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so just make sure that. Okay, great, awesome. Yes, Fatsal. Okay, I'll take, I think, 2 more, okay, and then we will stop here. Yes, Fatsal.
Okay, sir. Sorry I had to come back. Please, for clarity, sir.
Yeah.
I am on 1,000 USDT. I have about I have 6 coins that are already on the 9th margin call, but they are not automated. They didn't stop automatically. You understand? And I'm willing to add funds to be able to maintain my 9 coins. You understand, sir? So please, just a quick one. How should I leave? Should I stop the margin call, or shouldn't I touch it at all? What exactly step by step do you think I should do? Please, sorry to emphasize on
because
this.
you
Just
see
for clarity.
now, Fatsal, the problem now is that the reason why your coins stop at 8 because there is no longer fund trading fund available. So the bot stops at 8. All right. So when the bot stops, no, I'm talking about before you add the fund. Okay. So before you add the fund, the bot didn't recognize there was a fund. So the bot might have already stopped, and you might see a notification saying that there is insufficient fund.
No, I have not seen anything like that, sir. What I'm saying is this, sir. What I'm saying is that I have 9 coins. I was running on 1,000 for the JD 2.20. And now I'm willing to add more funds to join this new strategy that's going to come up very soon.
So if you want to add more fund, that is very simple, right? You just need to add the amount according to the to the metrics. That's all. So you don't have to do anything else.
Okay, that means I shouldn't stop margin call at all.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. If your margin call is currently stopped, you should actually activate it because you want to go on 13.
Okay, now I've got it very clear. Now it's very clear. That means those who want to add funds should not stop margin call.
Absolutely. And if the bot have stopped the margin call, just activate it because or else it won't work.
Oh, okay. Now that is very clear. That is very clear. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. So we have the sorry, let me just read. Binance will start upgrade the spot trading system. Okay, the upgrade time is expected 2 hours. Sorry for equator. Robot operation will be affected during Binance maintenance. Yeah, so means that 2 hours, right? You shouldn't do any manual operation for that 2 hours, which is actually, this is tomorrow, okay, tomorrow. So just take note of that. All right, thank you for putting up that notice. All right. Okay, great. Surrender, are you there? I think this is the last one, okay? I think we have enough, all the questions. Everybody is clear now. Surrender, are you there? Surrender, are you there? Okay, all right. I think that's all. Okay, great. All right. Amazing, right? Amazing to be able to have every one of you here on board. I think these changes is really going to be very important for every one of us. All right. And we have to really do it discreetly and also very, very carefully. Okay. So I don't want anyone to jump into it, jump into it without properly think how to go about it. Okay, so don't jump into it. If you already hit the 9 margin call, right, just make sure everything is in stop margin call. Okay, stop margin call, because if you have extra fund, it will then start to deplete your fund, and we don't want that to happen to any one of you, right? So that's the reason why I don't want to rush into this. I think I'm going to put up a notice in the Telegram group, make sure everybody understand what they need to do. All right, and also this video will be up very shortly in the group so that everybody can listen to it. We still have another 2 hours, or I might actually delay. I want to make sure everyone get it because I don't want to rush, and after that everybody start to have problem. Okay, because we got few thousand people and only about 200 something actually attended. So we want to make sure everything is done properly. All right, so do take note of that. We'll try to get everything in order. Okay, all right. So I think that's all that we have today. Okay, that's all that we have today. I would like to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming on board. You know, this is an awesome weekly meetup that we have, and I look forward meeting each and every one of you next week. So if there's anything else, okay, please get back to the Telegram group. Do make sure that tell the people how you feel about this meeting so that more people will start to enjoy it. And later on, I will put up the video so that everyone will be able to get to listen to this video, right? So with that, I would like to say thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. Let me just open up the chat. If you would like to say bye-bye, you can do so. All right. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. John. More grace.
Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, buddy. God bless you, buddy. We'll speak soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, JD. It was really amazing session.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's have a great time with this improvised strategy, all right? Let's have a great time.
Doctor. Right.
All right. Bless you all. Take care.